Just you.
I don't know the lyrics, but
So Jisk, that's the opening you came up with?
that's it. That's how it should go.
Who
Man, if
sings?
we weren't on YouTube, I think it's that Michael. What's his name?
That's Michael McDonald.
You're gonna we're gonna catch a copy strike.
Those,
Strike on this.
those two notes.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it takes.
I think you can. I think
Half a second.
you can fart in a certain rhythm on YouTube and catch it. That's right. So hey, what's up, party people? Welcome to End of the Realm, episode 53, the Realm of Collectors video podcast. Joining me tonight is the Jackal Squad.
Chris, I can't see you.
You can't see me.
You're hidden behind your lower third.
Oh, sorry. I'm being all secretive. I'm being sneaky. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to do the Tim the Toolman Taylor's neighbor guy. My name's Chris. Joining us tonight is the Jackal Squad. Going across the bottom of my Google Hangouts screen. Coming up first is my very own personal thunder thief, young Daniel.
Yo, what's up? Harvey _10 on IG. And make sure you guys check out Plastic Fanatics. That was this last Saturday. I heard somebody went savage on there, so should be a good watch.
Let's just say, let's just say someone found themselves. Wow.
__ savage.
That's right. Coming up next, the man whose photographs are so good he only needs to post one per quarter to keep the internet working. Jay Ruse.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, I got a question. Why did George Lucas use blue milk? Like, wasn't there Tang or like Kool-Aid with extra sugar in it or something?
He didn't have to cook for a girl for a long time.
That's weird.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next is the man that needs no introduction.
Yeah. What's
AK the cock of the walk.
up?
Hey, Batron.
Dude, if you one of these days, and it would have been perfect if it was today, you need to introduce me after Dan, because I had the perfect, like, in my mind, the tone was perfect, and I was going to be like, just one aka Jay Batron coming at you, and I forget what my joke was going to be, but it was perfect. It was a perfect Dan impersonation. And it failed with fucking Jay Ruse and his dumb question about blue milk.
Well, listen, all you got to do is put a H-O in front of your name. Hobotron.
Yep.
Up next is the one, the only, the infamous Silver Age, a.k.a. Dust Mites.
Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Enter the Realm. There you go.
That's it? Damn,
That's it.
I was taking a drink of coffee. That's normally like a 35-second little
You
bit.
okay? I'm trying to come up with a catchphrase. It's like 54 fucking episodes, and that's all I got.
Listen, I've already put the coffee down, so we'll move on to the up-and-comer himself, the legendary Victory Saber 77. James is with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everyone?
Round of applause.
At what point does he go from up-and-comer to whatever the next level of that is?
Coming
What's after up-and-comer?
Coming upper.
Coming upper?
Upper Decker?
Well, he's got to break through that shadow of being a small time.
Right, it's small time up-and-comer. I keep forgetting
okay.
all of the words that are used in his description on his YouTube channel. All right, so we're gonna roll into some TFCON news. There's a shit ton. I will refer you guys once again to
Wait, TFCON happened?
TFCON happened, and it happened in a major way. We're gonna say this show is a supplement. Hang on.
I missed it.
Hang on. This show is a supplement to Plastic Fanatics episode 102.
Yeah.
That was Saturday night that you can find on Victory Saber 77's channel because they drained.
You should have called it 102 Ronto. But that's
Ooh.
that's just whatever.
Nice.
Longest show I've ever done. 3 hours.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Well,
Didn't have anybody holding you back. That's why.
There you go.
that's right.
You were allowed to do it.
No limits, no fear.
And a
Sounds
lot
like
of
some
alcohol.
T-shirts. Sounds like them T-shirts from the '90s. Let's get into some of our normal stuff we do here before we get knee deep in these pictures. Hey Dan, young Danny.
Hey, Chris.
How are
No,
you
don't
doing?
ever call me that.
No, it's already.
Danny?
I will
Danny's-
reach all the way up and I will punch you in the face. if you
Oh,
call
get
me
him.
that
Get him,
again.
Dan.
About, wait, hold on. a
Like,
minute. About
like
being
what
called
was
Danny?
his name on Mike
Yeah,
Tyson's Punch-Out? What's the little guy that jumped up? What's his name?
Little Mac.
Little
Mac,
Mac.
yeah.
There he is. Little Mac.
TFCON,
What is it?
Chicago.
Why don't you like to be called Danny?
Because everybody would sing that stupid Danny Boy song to me, and I fucking hate that song.
I said young Daniel's what I said.
So
Oh, I
really
heard
your
Danny,
problems
so-
just come from
Danny boy.
Did you say you're gonna reach up or
Pipes,
reach around?
It's gonna be a mixture of both.
It's gonna be a donkey punch, but too much. Yeah. So Dan,
Just gonna speed bag
wow.
your balls.
hashtag wow. Hey Dan, are you doing good today, man? You doing good?
Yeah,
You
I'm
having a
alright.
good day?
I had a little nap, so I have a little more energy.
That's great. That's great. Did you cuddle with one of your feline companions?
I did actually.
Okay,
It was nice.
He's always got pussy next to him.
that's right.
Always.
Shout out to the hashtag the Pussy Crew.
So Dan, I know this is unusual, but I'm gonna ask you to start us off with what'd you get this week?
Well, I didn't get anything new since Saturday, but I'll just go ahead and do that briefly. I just got some DC UC figures, and I got the face off Kingpin off of Evil Bay. So pretty happy with that. Closing out that Spider-Man collection one figure at a time.
You know, it's funny you say that. I actually saw somebody on the FUCK group that had one of those the other day. I'm not sure if it was the one you were wanting or not, but it was a Kingpin figure.
White or black suit.
Racist. It was white.
Oh, that was the one. Always miss it.
Always. Hey, you know what? Listen, I'm the king of missing shit. So, moving right along.
Dan's troop building those.
He wants white, off-white, slightly yellowed.
That's right. And the next color is, did you really pee on this? And it's Did you need to drink some water? Yellow. Jay Ruse, what'd you get?
I got a couple things. Protect the Bot Groove.
Yay.
Harley Quinn icons.
Ooh, great figure.
I don't know if I want it. She doesn't look really good. Her face is terrible.
Shut up.
Her face is
The hell,
terrible.
Iron Claw. Iron Claw.
What did Iron Claw do?
What was this hashtag? Fuck, I can't remember. Kill Harley now or some shit like that.
Iron Claw wants Harley out of like the DC universe. The one character to get rid of.
No, I love Harley Quinn. It's just I'm not crazy about this figure. There's no character in this.
Yeah,
figure.
it was Kill Harley or
No,
Kill Harley Quinn, one of them.
She's awesome.
And
Just pull
then,
her out, play with her, then put her back if you don't like
and
it.
I got Fans Projects. What's this dude? I forgot his name.
Lowbrow.
Earl.
Oh, Highbrow. Yeah, that's right.
It's about fucking time. That's his name.
Yeah, that guy.
You know, I've said this before about that line of figures. They all look the same to me.
At this point I agree. Well, he and Brainstorm are pretty much the same fucking robot.
How many more do they have left?
The last one.
They need who's left? I forgot.
Hardhead.
Hardhead, but I already have a hardhead. But there's still one more. Isn't there 5 of them? There's 5 of them, right? Autobots.
There's 4.
There's more than 5 of them.
Okay. Okay, then that's it. I think that's the last one.
Don't they have to do
Hardhead.
grape ape? Isn't there an ape that's a?
Did you say grape ape?
I did.
I think they're doing the horror cons, but I wouldn't know.
Grape ape.
Eventually. I mean, his figure is not even that great, but you know, I'm glad it's
You got it.
in my eyes. I'm glad it's done because I got the hardhead from Toy World.
Just said grape ape.
Yeah.
What's up with grape ape?
Chug life. All right, speaking of Jisk.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a shitload of repro or repro labels, however you say them. I got a bunch of those
Toy hoax.
from Toy Hoax. Up
The new
Saskatchewan. Coming from Saskatchewan. And that was it. That's the only thing I got. But I did watch the whole Stranger Things show on Netflix. I wanted to talk about that for a minute. Actually,
No.
I realized we talked about it before, we started doing this, and I was like, oh, I'll just talk about it again, and I don't really want to talk about it again. It's good. You should watch it. That's all you need to know. If you liked, the sci-fi stuff from the 80s as a kid, Poltergeist, E.T., what was the other one I said? A tiny bit of Aliens, but really not so much. Shit like that. You'll like the show. Watch it. It's good.
Charles in Charge, Mr. Belvedere, Silver Spoons.
No,
I think
not
those
the
are the ones
TV
you.
shows, the movies.
Small Wonder.
Oh, okay. Yes, Small Wonder. Right.
If you like
Golden
Winona
Girls.
Ryder makes a comeback.
So I have you mentioned Winona. Exactly.
Winona Ryder.
I recently watched Alien.
Stranger Things is what it's called.
I recently watched Alien 4, whichever one that is, with her in it. And looking at her now, it's like, how was she ever like a star? She just blends right into the background of that movie. I guess that's what...
Was that after her whole shoplifting thing?
I was gonna say she was trying to blend into the background of Bloomingdale's, but that didn't work for her.
I don't know. That's funny. Dust, what'd you get?
I got
A week of
big
vacation.
goose egg.
Oh man.
No.
Vacation
No, you
deuce.
didn't. You got something. You got your money back for those fucking
Yes, I
Headmaster
did.
figures.
Hashtag Titans returned.
Titans return.
They were on loan from my vacation. Not that they were bad, but I just put some serious thought into it, and I said to myself, I don't have any place in my collection for this. I'm gonna keep Blaster, but for the deluxe line. And if I see Wave 2 in the wild, I'll do the same damn thing to check it out.
You're keeping Blaster because you don't have a fucking receipt.
Dude,
You can
come on.
still return it.
I could throw fucking Blaster in any group right now. 40
Oh, I know.
shipped, gone.
Absolutely.
But no, I really like. I want to put him and Soundwave together on on a shelf. So I mean, honestly, I'm not saying they were bad figures. It was just
Okay.
TFCON's coming, $60.
Who buys a round of beers?
That goes right to my first class seat.
There you go. The Panamanian legroom. So, James, what'd you get, James?
Wait, what about Painamania? Pain Olympics, never mind. Something else.
Never mind.
Ooh.
So,
Wow.
James, better up.
Marvel Legends X-Men Wave, got that. Got the Walgreens Marvel Legends Namor. Sorry. Yeah, it's a great wave. I got from Crashbox 2 White Rangers
Whoop, whoop.
from the Legacy line. And I got the Playarts Kai Arkham Knight Batman. And I think that's it.
So you picked that PlayArts Kai up at GameStop, right? Did you say? So did they have my closest GameStop to my house? I went in there not too terribly long ago, and they had, I want to say 5 or 6 of the ones from that Arkham game for like, I don't know what super cheap is on those. I want to say they were like $70 a piece.
That's better than retail.
Yeah, they're normally $100.
Okay, so they had them on sale. Looks like that particular GameStop looks like they might have been backpedaling on the whole collectibles bit.
Because I got the Batman for $50. So it's not bad.
Wow.
Just like I got the Marvel variant Spider-Man for $50 at GameStop. So, not bad.
All right, so I got the Alien 3 wave of the NECA Aliens figures. I got a Dallas and a Rip. No, I've had the Rip. I got the Dallas Alien in the space suit. Oh, jeez. I got an Alien Xenomorph from the Aliens movie.
I like this better when you write it down.
Yeah, I do too, and I meant to do that, but I forgot. Think. Oh, and I got my old boy CTTS custom head for old Ben here.
Chris
Old
got a
Ben
little
Jordan.
head.
Got a little head. And
You had that for a while, or you just got that recently?
no, this one just came out. I had old Luke. This one it's hard to get the peg on it, and just didn't fit this. And it's a little crooked, but
You spit on it.
I'm gonna have to do some pegging. I'm gonna have to do some pegging.
Shout out to all the peggers out there.
Get it square, but
Oh, Peg.
shout out to Brian Brink. He hooked me up with the Luke there when I said I was looking for, so not the Luke, I'm sorry, the Obi-Wan Black Series figure. Real quick before we get into our other stuff, we do have some merch available. I've got a reverse Devi shirt in a medium for all you slender fellas and ladies. I've got a
Or you can put it on your dolls.
right, or you can make a pillowcase out of it.
Sweat rag.
Jerry's, are you saying that you're somebody's doll?
Yes, I'm always somebody's doll.
All right. I've got a Enter the Realm Ninja Turtles KO and an extra large, and somebody hit me up and asked me about that, and I can't remember who, and I apologize, so laying it out there. And I do have one more of the Velcro adjustable hats available. If you're interested in any of that merch, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see what we can do about getting you that stuff.
Or on your favorite dating website.
At farmersonly.com. Don't tell my wife, because I'm not really a farmer, so they might kick me off. All right, so what's next? Want to do photos first, or we want to go ahead and get into the new or the TFCON stuff?
Let's do the photos first. Let's start early.
Okay.
Let's
Finish
get it out of
late.
the way. I like to catch J. Ruse off guard sometimes.
What do you
Really
mean?
good.
I'm on it. Look, screen shared already.
Look at you. I guess I need to get my itchy trigger finger ready over here. So I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to prompt anybody to do anything here.
Oh, that means you're not going to help me. Okay, so, hey guys. This is the segment where
How's it going?
we feature pictures from Instagram with the hashtag Realm of Collectors.
Realm?
Realm.
Realm?
Realm.
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 Realm of Collectors.
It's like the frogs.
Each week, I feature about 5 picks on the show that I select throughout the community, and it just pictures that stand out and look cool to me. And here we go. First picture is at Merc underscore with underscore a mouth underscore. Oh, I fucked that up. There's underscores all through the fucking Merc with a mouth 07. Of the new X-Men Wave Iceman. Pretty fucking cool picture. A lot of ice effects. And this is interesting because Merc with a Mouth is not known for using effects. So something changed.
Yeah,
Awesome
I
job.
thought the same thing when I saw that today.
Changes.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Change.
People that collect this stuff, are you fans of the like icicle shoulder pads on this figure?
No. That's not the Iceman I like.
Well, okay, they're removable, so
yeah.
you don't have to use them. And second, I think this is he started getting those icicles when his powers just started going
When he
like
went to-
crazy. Like he became
Yeah.
like ultimate Iceman.
Did he become like a super mutant or something like that? Is that what they call that now? Super mutant?
Omega level.
Yeah,
Omega
almost
level.
Omega level. He can think ice and it happens. So
Dum 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 da da
Now,
dum dum.
does this figure come with a little ice slide or something? Is that what it's standing on, or is that all effects?
no, that's all effects.
all
Yeah, I think that looks like it's like flame turned white.
They want effects.
So,
Anybody? Anybody?
Das effects?
There you go.
Catching Rex for some.
Skitty bum hype. Sorry.
that's gonna be the next karaoke night, isn't it?
I don't think I can do that whole song. That song is
I'm with you, man. You want to do this? They want effects. I'm with you.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be funny if they actually had that. Dude, I don't know that.
It don't matter. Just fucking mumbling, like, you know.
You called it. Everybody's gonna expect it. So,
Dust is mumbling again.
No, I didn't call it. Dust called it.
so
I didn't see any of you fuckers doing karaoke, so I don't want to hear it.
that's right. You gotta start practicing, buddy.
Hey,
I'm
when can we
thinking in the shower.
actually? Hey, when could I don't want to go sidetrack. When can we release that video?
I don't even know who has that video.
I still have it. It's on my old phone.
Ace has it too.
Yeah, I'm sure Ace has it.
I got the full joint, man. I could throw that shit up on YouTube tomorrow.
You're jumping ahead of us. You're jumping ahead of us, Pinkerton.
Ace is like the Mikey
Yeah, I'm
from,
just getting
those,
it over with.
from those Life commercials. He's the Mikey of the realm of collectors. Like, give it to Ace. He really likes it. He's like the guy you try everything on.
No, it's not. You hear that, Cody?
Nice.
All right, back to the.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
You.
Sorry.
Next picture is by at DPC36 Dan Plastic Crack. Sometimes simple is best. You know, just a simple pose of Grimlock, just standing there with a good perspective and some nice. I think
Bling.
there's a little bit of a lens flare there. Hashtag lens flare.
And it's all. Isn't that the effect making it look like it's kind of sketchy or blurry? Isn't that an
Yeah, that's
effect?
that new app everybody's fawning over.
It's only available on iPhone. It's like Pixma or Prisma or something like
Fucking
that.
iPhone.
I didn't even notice this on my iPad, but now that it's on my computer screen, I do notice it.
Hold on. Deluxe is in the chat making a big deal because none of his shadow dick pics make it to the J. Ruse showcase.
It's a family show.
We have a personal collection of those. Don't
So-
worry.
Tell
so
him
he-
it's a combination of bribes and using the correct hashtag.
He says, so the Grimlock is better than dick shadow pics?
I want those pictures for myself. Those I don't want to share those.
But then again, Deluxe, it's not over yet.
But I mean, People got to strain their eyes to see that shadow, though.
Not cool.
Oh.
We just thought it was you writing a letter in the dark.
What?
His magic wand.
Fucking spelling almost. Is that pencil or is it?
It's a pencil or a pen. I mean, I don't discriminate.
All right, next picture is at Tiger Tracks, recreating another comic book cover. So we have a theme. Last week there was a comic book cover. This week there's a comic book cover. I forget which number this is. I think it's 3 or something, or
5.
early number 5. Yeah, 5. There you go.
Did you say this is like a toiga?
Tight like a tiger.
You said toiga? What the fuck is a toiga? Is that something you put up your ass, Dan?
Sometimes. I mean,
Oh, Jesus.
whatever fits.
Put that animal out of its misery.
The USS Flag from G.I. Joe? Stuff that bitch right up in there.
So, for our audio listeners, it's Shockwave in that classic walking stance with the Transformers are all dead background.
And let's be honest, this has been done a lot since that figure came out, and it's been done. It's been what?
Sorry, I finally just got this cover. I thought it was always just are all dead, not the Transformers are all dead.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So see that here's the problem. Dan wasn't alive when this cover came out.
I wasn't even a twinkle in a twinkle.
You weren't even a squirt.
Not even.
You weren't even a shimmer.
You are
a
now.
Shimmery squirt. You weren't any ropey ropes. So this has been done a lot since this figure's been out. But this is probably one of my favorites. Variations of said cover. Very well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Nice
Awesome
and
job
clean.
at Tiger.
Nice shadow. Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Good
That's
job.
the kind of shadow we want to see, Deluxe.
It's close. At Ironclaw with a really awesome perspective of Ant-Man or Giant Man, whatever you want to call him, carrying a big boulder, going to smash some bugs. I think that's what it said on his on the description. So
I don't even know how you get that low to the ground.
I don't know how you. Yeah.
It's probably with his camera on his phone.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Not this portly fella.
So anybody that wonders, and once again, our community is real cool about sharing tips and tricks and whatnot. He used the PixArt app to do this stuff using the cloning tool, which I've never screwed around with on there. That app does a whole bunch of shit I've never messed with, but kudos to him for getting those results.
Wait.
What cloning tool do you have to do?
What did he put in there?
Oh, the figure can't actually hold the rock.
I think what he put a can behind it. If I remember, it was like a can holding the rock up.
So that's for anybody that's listening. That's the Selects Ant-Man he picked up on a steal at I think at his local shop or something. And he just went bananas taking pictures and using that all sorts of props and stuff. If you go on our Facebook group, he put some kind of before and after pictures of how he did it. It's really taking it to the next level, man. Really good stuff.
Yeah, this picture came out awesome. It's a great perspective. I had to spotlight it.
Good job, Mang.
Spotting the lights.
Good job, Mang.
Mang.
Enjoy your trip.
Shoot, Mang. Shoot.
Yeah, he's actually in the U.S. right now. He's at San Francisco.
Wonder if he's hanging out on Lombard Street.
I don't even know what that means.
It's not really.
That's like the gay district or something like that.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
You're very familiar with that area.
Yeah, I mean, I go there.
All right, what do we got here now?
All right, so
next picture is by @infinite_astrotrain, using that newish Marvel Legends Venom.
So is this the last one that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The current version with him basically clawing at his face.
Oh, Castro, that's what it was. It's way off.
So awesome shot at Infinite Astrotrain.
Yeah, this is a picture of just the figure, on an outside shot, but the perspective and the focus really makes it work. Really cool picture.
Is that really outside? It could be. You think maybe he had it in his own dio or something?
It looks like it's just outside. I could be wrong. It could be a screen, but it looks like it's
that
outside.
lighting. I'm just thinking. It just looks like there's a light coming from the.
No, you know what?
On the right.
He took some other shots and they were outside. So
Okay. Yeah, that's well. He really caught a good light or something behind there.
yeah.
Those sticks back there look like Groot. That's all I saw when I first saw them.
I am _ Groot.
Groot.
All right, next.
So here's a fun fact. Not that I collect these things, but I don't like any Venom figure that they've put out yet.
I haven't seen
I don't
anything
think any
that
of them
made me say,
look
"Wow, I
fantastic.
have to have that." Either. Yeah.
Yeah,
This one's actually really good. It's
you
not
get an
great, but it's good.
You get an opportunity to have Space Venom soon, so there's one more for you to dislike.
I think the Select Venom is actually the one that looks the coolest, but this one actually poses the best. So
I want
yeah.
something out of McFarlane Larson. That's what I want.
I want that Toy Biz one that you put that black little jello in its chest and it had the little plunger on the back that shot it out like webbing.
Gimmicks, baby, gimmicks.
Masterpiece Shitpiece agrees that of course he agrees the Selects. He's a Marvel Selects kind of guy. Chat here, so.
Last picture by @J_Energon, using some of the effects we were talking about last week with the flying stands getting wiped out, with a biker scout trooper taking a hard turn. This picture came out really good, really awesome, with a lot of perspective and a lot of field. What is it called? Depth of field. So awesome job, J.
Yeah, and I asked him about this one. How he did it. Photoshop obviously is a a tool that's out there for people that can use it, but he said there's some other apps you can use on your phone to kind of get the same effect, probably similar to what Ironclaw did. But excellent shot, great use of perspective and focus.
Perspective.
Perspective, like the spackle on your walls.
Good job, guys. You can catch all these pictures on our website, realmofcollectors.com.
Realm.
They're also featured on our IG page at Realm of Collectors. They're on there. They were on there before I even finished going through the photos, actually. So awesome job to the moderator of the IG page.
Itchy trigger finger.
So again, use the hashtag Realm of Collectors.
Realm.
Post awesome pictures, and you have a chance to get featured on the show every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So good job, guys.
So how funny is it going to be at TFCon when one of us just says Realm, and the entire room just says Realm?
Or the entire room goes crickets, crickets, crickets.
You should do that during the third-party panel. That would be
Realm.
great. Be glorious, even.
Where they show us what we're fixing to look at. All right.
All right,
So,
we're going to round out the photos with the challenge. So, Chris, would you like to introduce the challenge this week?
So the ROC photo battle is your hashtag. It's a battle, guys, not a challenge. You don't want to offend anybody here. So what we're doing is the 7 deadly sins. Shout out to Asian Kid Matt, who had never heard of them. This week, this was the 4th week just finished, and it was sloth. So I had some pretty interesting shots here for sloth. So let's take a look at what we got here. I'm that robot man you love to hate. So first here, actually we have the photographer in studio here live today. Let's take a quick second and talk to him about his work.
At Harvey
God damn, what a fucking
Dan,
douchebag.
motherfucker, pay attention to the show.
Well, I'm paying attention. I just want to see how long we could have awkward silence.
Your life is an awkward silence. So
You
don't
wanted
have to
Saturday
share
Night Dan? I guess we got him.
So
Yep.
he said Beerus, God of Naps. This
Yeah.
is sloth entry here.
Yeah, and
All
I
right.
wanted to do something a little more with this, but I was lazy. So.
But he was being slothful.
Fitting for the challenge.
Yep.
Battle.
This is pretty cool. Love the blood splatter.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little touch.
I really like this
Sean.
pick. Really like this pick, Dan. One criticism is it's fucking off tilt by like a few degrees, bothering the shit out of me.
He's on a
Yeah,
boat. He's
I gotta find a
sleeping on a boat
tripod.
and he's going up on a wave.
I gotta get a tripod for my camera because I'm just holding it with my hands and elbows. So.
All right, there's some apps that you can rotate the picture.
Dan apparently
just a
has
little
one arm longer than the other one.
Fucking ass, dude.
That's a real disorder.
I'm sure it is.
Take too much HGH, it makes your bones grow.
Funny. I heard I was at the mall yesterday, and a dude says, "Do they make these shirts at 2 different shirt lengths? I mean, sleeve lengths?" I was like, "Probably not." Fucking funny. Next picture.
This was a good one.
So this is Iron Claw, and his caption is, "Does to me immediately human. I thought I would mix it up for the ROC photo battle. I am the sinner this week and guilty of sloth, as I rarely get around to dusting my figures." It's a very dusty picture of a sound blaster. Yeah. Blaster.
Dude, the dude doesn't
Who's
look
Soundwave?
black anymore. He looks fucking gray.
Right.
Yeah. Take an air can to this motherfucker. Like, he needs a blast. Sound blaster.
Just throw him out in the rain. Just throw him out in the rain. It won't hurt him. It won't hurt him.
Hose him off.
And this one is who is this? I'm flipping through to try to find him on IG.
At the Riddler Circle.
Right, so this is at Riddler Circle. Cap, sorry buddy, we're all feeling lazy today. Superman, yeah. We about to sit back and polish off this bottle. Hulk no smash. There's a lot of different directions you can go with this. That's a cool direction that he went.
Like
Hulk
Spider-Man's
no
facial
smash.
expression.
Drunk.
Drunkards. All right, this is from DPC again. This is pretty funny here. So you've got a bunch of white Magnuses, and it says, "Nope, their lazy asses couldn't even give me a repaint. I had to be KO'd." and then the MP1 version says, "You remember when they used to just paint us all white and call us Ultra Magnus? Call us Ultra Magnus and call it a day." That's pretty funny for the sloth there, because it is pretty lazy just to repaint and sell them again. But shout out to KOs and MPO1s. MPO1W.
W. MPPW. Which Hanny is going to be carrying the Wei Zhang line right now, so hit him up. Yikes.
All right.
Like current or going back?
No, he said he was going to have all the MPPs. All
That's
colors.
cool.
Oh, look out.
He's going to have trailers and faction symbols and the whole nine.
Sweet.
So this one's from Energon Addict, and it's pretty clever the way he did it here. He says, as Shockwave watches his Lord Megatron from Cybertron, he can only look away in disgust as Optimus gets the better of him. Shockwave's sin is sloth, as he does nothing but sit, watch, and wait for the war to come to him. That's some deep shit right there, man.
That's
it really
clever.
is.
Really
Yeah, I
clever.
like it. He's like watching on a screen. It's Optimus with the Megatron on his knees from the movie, the animated movie.
Joke's on
Definitely not
him when the war gets to him and it's fucking Unicron.
Easy.
Okay.
Is that Quake Blast photo?
Cloud 9, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Is that a quick blast?
No, that's Quake Wave.
Quake
No, it might be quick blast. Look at those shoulders.
Shoulders, yeah.
Yeah, look at the shoulders.
Aren't Quake
Did I
Blasts
just
more
really get the
pronounced?
best, did I get the best of Dan on the Decepticon picture?
You sure those shoulders are a little more pronounced, aren't they?
I don't
All
think
That's Wave.
I can't see it from my shelf right now.
That's Quake Wave.
Is it Wave? You sure?
Quake
Yeah.
Wave. Yeah.
Ask James. James, is that Quake Wave?
Wait.
Okay, it's Quake Wave.
All right, what's
James gonna get to the point where he just says anything. He's like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
All right, what do we got next?
That's it.
Your app has failed you yet again.
Oh, I knew it.
Hey, Kenny Prime. So for our audio
Times in
listeners,
a row.
Kenny Prime has taken a.
Oh, I did see that one. Where the fuck? Where the fuck?
Oh, wow, Jay fucking...
I may not have emailed it to myself.
Well,
Damn
he's
it.
got. I'll just describe it. Sorry, Kenny. It's a picture of Link from Zelda laying down, and it says, "Always seems hard to wake up to save the world."
Fuck my life.
But now
sorry.
we all know
What am I
how the
doing?
iTunes listeners feel.
Yeah.
We got a real life taste of that.
So exactly right.
It's not that bad. So
Hey
anyway,
guys, in the chat right now we have a first-time watcher. He's been listening and watching for a while, but finally able to catch a live show. Kyle, CHDDR, DDDR. Kyle Cheddar. Yeah, I guess that would be it, huh? I don't know what you young kids in your hip slang and lingo. He's from Canada. He's one of the Northern Warriors up there. Well, welcome. I'm glad you were able to catch us live.
yep.
That's awesome.
A little love. What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, so I guess it's time. Actually, let me finish that challenge pick. This challenge up. So that ended. It injured my finger. Now that ended.
Sloth.
Sloth. I'm sorry, my brain is just not clicking on all cylinders tonight. So that ended sloth. So now we move on to wrath. And remember, if you compete in all 7 weeks, whoever competes in the 7 weeks, we're gonna do a vote on your 7 pictures together, and we will have a prize for the winner. A pretty dope prize from the new ROC Prize Closet. Shout outs to the guy whose name I still don't know if I can say. So we have some cool giveaway stuff.
So what he's saying is, if you've taken the first 4 photos, keep taking them. If you haven't, don't even bother.
Well, yeah.
Well, you can catch up. I think I saw Dan Plastic Crack.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to play catch up, I don't think anybody's going to be mad at you because life happens and we get behind. And shout out to Dan for the only cast member that's taken the time to participate. You're welcome. Yeah. All right, so let's roll right into some TFCON news. Once again, we're not deep diving.
Before you get into that, I just want to talk. Was it Wednesday? I think we did the international hangout. Was it Wednesday or
Thursday?
Thursday. Sorry, last Thursday we did the international hangout. We got a bunch of our dudes from overseas in on a broadcasted hangout with Dustin and myself. I think it was Sam's Formers. Cody was there. Ish from Singapore was there. Snarlex and who am I missing? Oh, and then Tommy. And it was good just to get to talk to some of these dudes who live on the other side of the world, so we don't get to really participate. But if you guys want to find out some more about them and kind of what it's like, collecting and just getting their viewpoint on stuff, you should definitely check it out. I recommend it. They're all a bunch of great dudes.
Then you really might know what it's like to live on the other side of the world. Okay.
And it's,
All right,
it's
we're
kind
gonna
of
get
similar.
flack for this show. I can already tell. Too many of us singing.
we're all crooning.
Fly me to the moon.
Danny boy, the pipes.
All right, somebody.
Dan, I'm just gonna.
His nostrils flared right away.
Dan, I'm gonna tell you something, Dan. The biggest mistake you've ever made in your life was telling us that bothered you.
All right, KJ Smith in the chat says, "Squeaky chair in the house." Booyah!
That's me.
Ain't a show without it.
All right, so Dust, you gonna fire up these picks?
Yeah, let me get the screen share going, hopefully correctly.
Hey, shout out to Kronos back there.
Yeah, he's chilling, man.
James, do you have a
saw it
Kronos?
earlier. Oh, go ahead.
What am I doing again? Entire screen, right?
Yeah, James, you have Kronos, don't you?
No.
You do not. I was
No.
counting how many Kronoses we had on the panel, so we have 3.
And by the way, everybody that's watching and listening, you're welcome. It was because of us that you all get a
Hey,
Fans Toys Jetfire.
Okay. I keep
Well,
on.
the cat's out of the bag. Okay?
Yeah, I had a whole bit.
Oh, stealing
Well, that's why they
bits.
call me the Thunder Thief.
Yeah.
How we looking at? Everybody see this? We're all good?
Realm.
Everybody in the chat got this?
Realm.
Everybody live, we watching this?
Make sure we're not switching between the panels.
I can't read the chat anymore, so you guys got to monitor that shit.
Got my eye on it.
All right, let's do this a joint effort because some of these fucking Mastermind Creations things, I don't know what the fuck they are. So we're just gonna go right to the top of the list right here.
So for our audio listeners, these images are all available on the Realm of Collectors Instagram page and pretty much everywhere else on the internet. But the ones that we're specifically talking about, you can find on our IG, and we'll be as descriptive as possible to keep you interested as we roll through these photos.
Well, then somebody else talk about the pictures because I'm not going to be that descriptive.
Fans Toys is making a...
I'm going to be like, look at this guy. He looks good. He looks like this guy. He looks like that. Move on.
Yeah, so Fans Toys Apache was released, teaser images. Their renders like they normally do.
This is their Springer.
This is their Springer.
I got an idea. Why don't we go like everybody takes a picture?
Nope, because I'll get stuck on the MMC shit. And...
It's all right.
All right, so what's next?
So yeah, so funny thing about fans toys, right? So somebody always puts out an image of a work in progress, and then FT just fucking blasts them with a render.
A render.
Right.
They put their finger right in your face and say "fuck you."
But
Yeah, like Galvatron with DX9 Galvatron, they fucking blasted them with a Galvatron render. Now somebody announced Springer and fans toys blast them with a fucking render.
Yeah, but I don't think that Toy World was a Springer. I don't know what the fuck.
I have to say though, like just talking about this Springer here, like I'm looking right now to see how accurate that car mode is because it looks kind of shitty. Like the front part of it looks great, and then the back
A little too thin.
looks crazy. So, but I'm gonna look it up and see if that's what that is.
I mean, 2.5 out of 3 modes. I think that works for most of us, right?
I mean, they're
Oh,
usually
not for
on point.
just-
I think maybe we're just not catching it the proper way.
I mean, I guess it is.
You're looking at it right now?
Yeah, it's. You want me to pull it? I mean, this is just a picture of the toy. It's not from the cartoon, but it
Yeah,
kind
no,
of.
no.
No,
This is
don't let me hit start hitting
No,
tab.
no, don't.
no.
It just
Don't
looks,
let,
it
don't
looks
let
like a
somebody
jet.
start hitting switches.
It looks like a jet in the back, kind of the G1 toy.
Yeah, the
So
toy. I
mean,
think
I'm gonna look at it.
it looks a little bit more toy than it does tune, but I mean, honestly, how much do you see him in car mode in the tune? Was it a lot?
I don't remember him
No,
being in
no.
car.
I gotta watch a little bit more.
I think because most of them were cars, wasn't that the benefit to him as he could fly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Only human he was in car mode for like a split second. It's the only time I remember.
I will say that the robot mode though looks fucking amazing.
And that's where it'll be in 90% of our.
You know.
Here's
I'll let
one of
you
those
guess.
digibash.
Are
I
you
just
gonna
want to
buy
get.
3, Jisk?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
For each mode.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll buy like if there's only the 2, I'll still buy that Toy World one if it comes out. I like to have a different mold for each if possible.
And you're a glutton for punishment.
Shout out to
hateful.
Unexpected Panda, who is the fastest digibasher in the world.
And I also want to say thank you, Jane, for sending that folder over from Saturday Night's Plastic Fanatics. And we're not going through every picture. We're just taking some highlights and we're talking about them. But thanks for sending that to me. Saved me a lot of time today.
No problem.
Special shout out to TFW 2005.
And, of course, and all the other people out there.
TFCON and whoever the hell else
Dude,
provided this bullshit.
That. Are we done talking about that Springer? I'm
Yeah,
still
I
fucking hyped about that thing.
What, Springer?
Yeah, well, you have to remember, like, a
All
lot
right,
of
come
these things... Well, no, I'm just saying, like, a lot of these things I'm just seeing right now for the first time. Cause I was
Oh,
fucking
okay,
busy all
okay.
weekend.
So, yeah, that's right.
But I was just going to say, if it looks it's just anything remotely close to that color, dude, it'd be hard not to buy all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd be a home run if it's that close.
Now, you think it's only because we haven't seen something that close yet that we're all just like, oh my god, ugh, we're blowing our load on it?
I mean, yes, but also, too, Fans Toys does a good job at making a character look
Yeah, they have. Of
close.
course, they have their whole
Yeah.
fucking reputation behind them.
Yeah, they don't really go too far. They don't really stray too far. So
They're pretty much doing better masterpieces than Takara is, because Takara is going really plain and simple all of a sudden, where Fans Toys is keeping it detailed.
Keeping it the original.
I wouldn't go that far just yet. That's some other stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
The one thing I don't like, and this is just a render again, but it's the arm. You can see at the elbow there. I don't like how that the elbow joint is.
This here?
The forearm, the forearm to the bicep. It looks too.
that little block. That
Yeah,
they
it
have.
looks kind of weird
It's
right there,
too
right?
skinny, and I don't know. I'm
Like,
sure
what's
there's going
that
to
all
be
about,
die-cast.
man? What's that all about right there? It's not on this side, so it's
You got
not
sha-
symmetrical.
you got shadow on the other side.
Yeah, it's-
Oh,
well,
a shadow.
Yeah, so you know what? I think that's what it is. I think it's hiding behind the shadows there. You know, so even if this was, I don't know if you guys could see my mouse, but if this goes straight across and up there, yeah, it's still kind of small. This little. You're talking about that light green spot, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm looking-
green and just the joint itself.
The elbow is basically like like a figure arts joint almost,
Yeah.
or a
It's
Revoltech.
it's a fucking render. I'm sure it's going to change.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think it's gonna be terrible, but I understand what you're saying. But dude, no, I'm ready. I'm just ready for a fucking Springer.
Yeah, I've been wanting, man. That's season 3, man. Get them tickles, man. I'm getting them tickles. We good?
Yo, yeah, we're good. Sorry.
Next.
I need you to hit that, like, you know, remember those records with a book?
Yeah.
To turn the page, you'll hear. So somebody just go when you want the next one.
So here we have is here's a FTO8 grinder, the Fans Toys Grimlock, who let's be honest, this looks like an upscaled version of the Masterpiece.
Can I say it's a disappointment, this figure? I mean, I'm sure it's going to be awesome, and there's some awesome things about the legs and it being hidden, but I don't know, man. The first photos that they showed are like the renders, and then like the resin. Did they show a resin version of this?
Yeah.
No. So
they did it.
Real look at it.
It was on that new Scoria or whatever, they had one, and it just looked like for real, other than the feet, I thought I was looking back at the Hasbro one.
Yeah, but what else do you want them to do? This is Grimlock.
It just looked, I don't know. The chest didn't look so barrel shaped in their renders and in that little resin thing. It looked more like it was just going to be like a rectangle, which I was okay with.
I think I talked about this on PF on Saturn Plastic Fanatics. It's like it's the Masterpiece is pretty much on point.
Yeah.
You know, it's on point. So, you know, all they could do is maybe beef this, bulk that, make this a little bit better, get that joint better, add a little bit more of a detail here and there. We always knew from the beginning with Scoria that they were going after that whole pelvis thigh area, like, you know what I mean? Like Grimlock does, because most of them have that same technology, you know, so I don't know, man.
And that's
I mean, let's be honest. The Masterpiece looks the part, you know. It's almost a perfect looking Grimlock. So all Fans Toys could do is add articulations.
Well, you know what? They dotted the eyes and crossed the
joints,
across the T's.
Yeah, wrist swivels.
If I could, is this worth $200 though?
Yes.
Well, and I'll tell you why. That's what I was just about to say. Is the fact that the legs are going to be amazing. Just the fact that they engineered a way to cover the tail bits. Look at the detail in the wings of the dinosaur chest, like all those, like how they do like the circuits and stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. That shit's gonna be awesome. You know what I mean? And did they show a picture of it in robot? I mean, in Dino mode.
Well,
Yeah,
to be
come
fair,
on,
MP
man.
Grimlock kind of has that too, just no paint.
Fucking
That's
MP
a lot
Grimlock
better.
was really good. It really was. But I'm sure when you pick this guy up, it's not going to feel like you're throwing it up into your fucking ceiling because you know what I mean? It's so fucking light, you know.
So it is going to be worth it. It is going to be the 200. It's going to be worth for those who need it, you know.
You remember what was that? What was that fucking movie with Kevin Costner with the cornfield and the baseball? Field of Dreams.
If you build it, they will come.
Go the distance.
And
Go the distance. You're already gone that far. You're gonna fucking do it. So shut the fuck up.
You know, I already said on the show I already have my 5 Dinobots, and
You're just gonna be standing there, that one guy over there.
No.
I got all my Dinobots, and I got the MP Grimlock.
I like that this
And
isn't
I got
gonna have all
Kronos.
these gimmicks. Like half of the reason why I don't like the Hasbro one is all the gimmicks that it has. Like I don't. The head can't.
The tail, the
tail fucking. The switching eyes is actually cool.
Yeah, that's really a great fucking gimmick, especially back then.
All right.
Yeah.
The Autobot symbol popping into the chest. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
But mine's not aligned right because the fucking chest is all fucking quirky.
It's really the hips, man.
Yeah,
What if you
let's
get this thing and it's the floppy Scoria hips?
Yeah,
It's just like, what was the point?
Yeah.
They just
Hey, let's
ripped it off.
talk about our in-house Autobot fan, Mr. Chris Pinkerton.
I think
He's not there. I think he stepped out for a minute.
Oh, that's great.
For the live show.
One time we call him out and he's not there. And I guess this is going to come with replacement heads.
Yeah, so something a little more tune accurate or something.
Since Fans Toys have been getting bashed for their face sculpts.
Man,
Dude, that
it
head's
looks
gonna
good,
be
man.
fucking-
That slag.
All of them look good, man.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess it's going to come with the Grimlock figure. Or what's his name?
I don't know if they decided.
Grinder.
Is
I
that what
don't
they
even
said,
know
or
her.
Is that what they said, or is this just kind of like a?
I'm just going by he say she says. So
Okay.
I don't know. James.
It looks like at least the Sever is coming with the grinder, but I would assume the other two because we know that with the Weird Wolf it's coming with an extra face.
I mean, it's under the header that says FTO8, so that's maybe.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess if they do that, that'll help make it worth that, $200 price point as well, because they're giving you a little more of
Oh,
the
look
other
at that
stuff.
face.
Yeah, that
that-
looks a little. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's much better. Yeah,
Now they're gonna do that in all red too.
probably.
Maybe. Most
Right.
likely.
Hey, Chris, are you in for that Fans Toys Grimlock?
Duh.
Yeah, we reached out to you for a second, but you were.
Oh, sorry, I had to. No, I'm pissed.
Layeth the smack down.
Lay
No,
the
I
pipe
can't.
back quick.
Did you have to
No,
follow?
yeah, no, guys, I'm 100% in on that. I'll be honest. I can look back here and see my Grimlock, and he's a pretty boy, but he just doesn't cut it anymore.
They took
he'll
what
get-
was so good about that figure and just made it better.
Well, yeah.
Do you think this will be one of those rare instances where once this thing drops, everybody is going to start ditching their MP Grimlock?
Oh, without a doubt.
Well, usually it's the reverse. When Takara drops something, everybody.
I'm surprised people aren't dropping it already.
Well, I mean, it's not Takara's going to come around and be like, "Oh, hey, we're doing the Dinobots now," I mean, that would be. I mean, it makes sense to just pick up Grinder because that's going to scale with your other Dinobots a lot better than.
Like
I
I
think
said,
the majority of people though are not going to be like, you know what, I'm not going to buy this. What's up?
go the distance.
They're going to say, I'm not going to buy this for $200 when I could just get the MP for less. I think that's going to be Fans Toys' only problem.
Well, they're going to get it for a lot less now.
It's going to be dependent
now they're
on the third-party masterpiece collectors too. I mean, if you haven't gotten into the Dinobots, that's one thing. But this is Grimlock.
You've
I mean,
come
this
this
is
far.
the main dude. I think someone would want it, especially the mass. I mean, it's going to be a heavy figure with the die-cast. It's going to be big. It's going to be bigger than MP10, obviously, and all that. So I think it's going to be nice
going
to
to be
have on
bigger
the shelf.
than the MP Grimlock. In dinosaur mode, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You know, I think it's great is
bigger.
that like they knew this would be the first one to release, and they waited. They got us all on that fucking hook, man. Gotcha,
It
bitch.
looks done. It looks done, right? Wasn't there like a finished version in the cabinet at TFCon?
Yep.
That's a lot of. I will say about
You've
Fans
probably been
Toys.
sitting on this for a while just to get the other.
Fans
out.
Toys is sneaky as shit. Like, not that they're sneaky, but all of a sudden, like, especially for TFCon, they've got like 3 figures done, or at least what look like they're done and ready to go.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he looks dopey compared to the new version. I never even noticed.
Yeah, seeing this new face for Sever makes the bat like you realize.
Yeah,
really
this guy's
how
crying,
bad
man.
the
He's
other
like,
one was.
it's like me earlier.
They didn't just change the face on this one; they got the whole
The
head
eyes,
redone, which is
yeah,
nice. I mean,
yeah,
like
the head a little more.
the
eyes.
curvature of them. It's a lot better, like way better.
Yeah, they did. They just changed the whole helmet. Is all.
So they've got Grinder listed online for a December release currently, which means absolutely nothing.
And here's the swoop. The sore, which I still don't have. I'm kind of sore that I didn't pick up this sore.
Yeah, they had one at TFCon last year.
If Fans Toys is listed,
They'll have one at TFCon this year.
Fans Toys should just sell those heads by themselves, because since I have double the Dinobots, I don't know of another way to get.
Well, I guess.
Wait, hold on. Let me counter argue. Why would you need doubles if one of them's going to be in robot mode
I just
or
like to have
alt
it.
mode?
It's true. You make a valid point, but I just like to have it.
I guess this is going to be the accessories for FT08. So we're not probably going to get all the heads in this. So where are they going to release all those other dino heads?
They're gonna come with some of the other releases.
I think you just get the face plates.
And then you know what?
Yeah,
Afterwards,
those might be
Yeah.
there.
Those are the face
Oh,
plates.
okay,
those
okay,
face
yeah,
plates.
yeah.
The one that changed was the guy in the middle there. That's the only one with the new head.
yeah, with the new head. Okay, I get it. Okay, so they're just going to switch out the. That's smart.
So it looks like Grimlock's with those red eyes for Grimlock. What's this piece between the head and the eyes? That silver piece.
This
Yeah,
here?
right there. What's that?
For Dino mode. Maybe Dino mode, it's going to be painted blue or red. Maybe it's
And
not
what
painted
about
yet.
those little gold flippers?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. 'cause
Those are
that
the
was-
for Sore.
the replacement
Sore.
locks, the leg
Yeah.
locks. Yep.
Yeah, the leg locks for sore. The ones
Oh,
that
yeah,
keep breaking
yeah.
them motherfuckers.
And now, you know what? Then that's the bottom jaw for Scoria.
Yeah. Flappy
Yeah.
jaw.
Man, good for them that they're like, you know what? Here's all these pieces. Just have at it.
I'm surprised they didn't just throw it all in one box set and say $69.99.
But, yeah, I mean,
Sounds like a good price.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good on them.
yeah. See, that's a
Look
good
forward
picture.
to seeing this
right
guy.
there.
Actually, I do want to see him at Chicago. See, because I remember seeing Stomp and he was just massive. So this guy's got to be just ridiculously big.
That's a better photo.
Well, Stomp is probably a little bit bigger than him, but yeah, he's gonna be bigger.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it looks good.
Shout out to whoever took these pics, all these pics tonight. Thank you very much for keeping us on the pulse.
Damn, look at how big those fucking abs are, man.
The meaty boy there.
Yeah,
He
that's
works out.
huge.
He's big.
I will say, I take it all back, man. Seeing it was just the angle of that photo. Like looking at these photos, it looks pretty damn good.
Who are you, Jerry Seinfeld? The angle?
You guys better hope you're able to pull that clear piece off so you can put an Autobot symbol in there.
Yeah, come on. You know it's gonna be. There's gonna be some way to get in there.
It looks like it's screwed in. You throw it over the top.
Right.
Next.
Next.
Whoa.
FT16 Sovereign.
I think he's talking to you.
So you know my biggest fear, right? My biggest fear
Decepticons.
is those faces come with this bastard here. But hey, let me tell you, I say I care, but all of my Dino bots are in Dino mode, so yeah.
So
You gonna announce this, Chris?
So what we have here is Fans Toys FT16 Sovereign color. Actually, these are proto
This is the
pictures. Color proto
prototype.
pictures.
Yep.
Man, I gotta say it fucking almost looks good as the Titans Returns one.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, very very reminiscent of the Titans Returns.
This
I
thing,
I saw they based it on Titans. No, it's
Yeah.
one of you Deceptive nerds. Go ahead.
Titans Returned. Galvatron.
No, he looks too much like DX9 for my taste. I mean, obviously improvements, but
Really? You think so?
Wow.
yeah, obviously the face is different, the hands are a little better, the feet are better, but there's just too many similarities with the DX9 one for.
I think the
Galvatron,
proportion. I think the proportions in this one are way
Yeah,
better than
yeah.
the X9.
I agree. The chest looks better. It's thicker, like throughout the whole thing. That
Yeah.
dude means business. That dude's been to the gym.
It
once or
doesn't look
twice.
like it's a barrel. Remember how we used to make jokes about how his chest looked like a barrel on Tyrant?
The shoulders too, like those gray shoulder pieces, are actually part of his body instead of like a backpack that just sits on the back.
Yeah.
Like
You
that
know what
shit
your best
looks-
bet, Dan, is I'm sure that they're out there. You look on Facebook, there's probably a side-by-side comparison, and
Yeah, I actually posted one on.
take more than,
Saturday.
well, then you should take more than 30 seconds and look at it.
I have. I'm looking at it right now.
So Dan,
I'm seeing the same thing.
are you in then for the DX9 now that you've seen this?
I don't know. I mean, I've told you guys before. I don't need much more to complete my Transformers collection. I just like to talk shit about other
Dan
stuff.
doesn't collect Transformers.
Yeah, he's selling most of it off, so he doesn't need much more to get.
Keep
Yeah.
calling me. Keep calling me.
I don't know. Maybe I'll pick one up one day, but I'm.
No, this guy looks dope. The only thing I personally don't like about it are the tracks on the back of his leg, on the back of his arms,
I agree.
and the clear barrel is. I like it, but don't like it.
Maybe it'll come with two.
It does.
does,
They
it
put
does.
the photo- Yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
look at that! Oh, different face.
I gotta say I like the clear barrel myself.
Yeah, I like the
Really?
other one better.
I'm not a big fan of the clear.
I mean, it depends. You want toy accuracy? You want
Yeah, I
show
guess
accuracy?
shove it up my ass and wouldn't give a
Preference.
fuck anyway.
I mean, it.
Normally, and that's the thing. Normally, I'm for like each mode. You know, I was like, oh, I could get a DX9 for the alt mode, but this thing looks so damn good that I'm like, dude, I'll just buy this thing twice.
Yep.
What's the price though? That's the kicker.
It's gonna probably be 200. It's gonna hit that 200 mark.
No, I think this one's probably gonna be about 160, 170.
Yeah, they didn't do a pre-order yet?
No, not for this one.
Wait,
My-
I think
my
somebody,
gripe-
actually no, somebody does have a pre-order up. Cause I remember seeing it a while back. I'll find it.
154.99.
All right, so
there
that
you go.
was.
Where is
It's-
it?
Contemplating.
You know what I don't like about it, and this is what it was like with Mania King whatnot, is the tank treads here. It just looks just a little too small. I don't know. I got to go back and look and watch the movie again and see.
You hear that, Dr. Wu? Now the reason I know on the toys treads are freaking ridiculous.
Well, you can't compare the fucking.
No.
toy to
I'm
this
saying
thing.
that may be where that memory, why you
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Also, yeah, it might be sticking in with me with that, but I mean, even back when I was a kid, I saw the toy and I thought it was fucking absolutely ridiculous. I never fucking got it,
Cart.
but I love the character.
Really?
Add to cart. I'm sorry. All right, that was me adding Galvatron and the next figure we're gonna talk about. I think. To
Do
the
you
cart.
guys wish that this came with that handheld gun mode? like the toy did? Didn't the toy G and toy?
Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be a fan mode. I'm sure there'll be a fan mode trying to make
I don't need that, but I just didn't know. If
I mean, it's easy. You just fold. Looks like you could fold up like this here. Fold that up into a handle. Take the arms up, flip the fucking treads over, and you got your handled. I'm sure there's gonna be one.
Who else is making one? Is it KFC that's also supposed to be making this?
Yeah.
Or X-Transbots, yeah, thanks.
Oh, whatever.
Same thing.
Same shit.
They might as well not.
I don't know, man. I mean, they could take that.
Let's see, yeah.
They could take some of that DX9 money.
Let's see. Maybe they could just make it a little bit better, but I don't know how.
And with the reflector, clearly they're not afraid to put out a figure 2 years later if that everyone else has already put out. So.
And I'm not a fans boy, but you know, I do enjoy a fans choice product. But I will buy something else if it's better. You know, I know quality-wise we're not going to get the same, but tune tickle-wise.
Yeah,
See,
I like this.
I mean, look underneath here, man. It just doesn't do it for me right here. You know.
What if that was a parts forming piece? Would you be fine with that if it just clipped in?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. It. I'm not against minor parts forming. You know, it's not something major, but it's
I'm not against it either. But in this case, oh, go ahead.
It's not in their forte, but you know, whatever makes the final product better.
I'm not against it either, but in this case, I prefer it to be on there. Like, I'd rather have them on there than it be a parts forming thing.
Let's look at that face.
I can hear Leonard Nimoy's voice right now.
Yeah, me too.
Here's a hint. Did you like that?
You want to go? Anybody got anything else on him before we boom to the next one?
No,
proceed.
So we have the same render of FT21, which is going to be Blitzwing. Yawn.
Yeah,
it's a render, man. It's a render.
It's a render. Like it's a render of a render.
Yeah, it looks like an
not even
under render.
It's a render.
I got renders for my renders. In my renders.
Yeah, till you got some kind of prototype. I don't even want to see this thing.
His thrusters are his feet. That's kind of weird.
Well, that's how. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that's how it is on the other one, but it's not. He's got little toes. That doesn't bother me that the thrusters are the feet. I mean, one angle looks good. The one that's straight on kind of looks a bit weird, but.
No, I was just saying they look kind of small. I don't know how it's going to support all that.
I think we're jumping the shark here in numbers.
No,
that was it.
You were good. Yeah, go back. You're good.
I think that's the only thing we got from it.
That's fine. Okay. That's not much to talk about there.
Right.
I think we talked about it last week anyway. So.
We did.
All right, we have what is that? 6 seconds a picture. Go.
Next up is what's this? They're calling this
Lupus.
Lupus. It's the
that may be the weirdest name yet from these companies.
Wasn't Lupus like a werewolf? Isn't that what it is?
Yes.
It's also a disease.
Yes, I didn't want to go that route.
And I have a feeling that got lost on someone somehow.
It was also a crazy-haired kid on Bad News Bears back in the 70s. Shout out to Lupus, wherever you are right now. A little odd. I didn't think they were even going to go this route. I was a little surprised.
What do you guys think about them getting into the Headmaster game?
They're the king of cock blockers. What do you expect from them?
This isn't really a cock block, though. I mean, look at they've had this thing. They kept this thing on lock, so it's not like they're releasing it when it's done.
Come on, let's face it. They're all Hasbro Takara workers.
So would you guys?
And this is how they make their money.
Would you guys rather see releases at this point, or get the teaser fucking 2 years early?
At this point.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like this. I like this much better.
And
I'm sure Make Toys does it.
That Blitzwing's a cock block. But this thing to me just seems like, nope, we're doing these two, and this is where we are with it.
Yeah, what I'm saying is because Make Toys is doing their Headmasters, they're like, oh, here, surprise, fuck you, Make Toys.
And they're starting with well, at least they didn't make the same ones. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they made fucking, Chrome Dome. At least they're starting.
This kind of stops others from coming in and be like, hey, this is what we're working on next. It's like, oh, great, now we can't do this because
you guys think
doing it.
Do you think this will scale with like Cupola, or will it be a smaller size of their own line?
No, I think they're gonna. They saw Cupola, and they're designing this to go with him, so that Make Toys can't get in. That they just block him from the market.
Block 'em, block 'em, block 'em.
They're not going to go back and do something they already did. We're going to do something that you didn't do yet.
Yep.
I've never.
Yeah, and that's
like
fans
this
toys,
game.
man. Look at that. We're
King
talking
of
about
cock
renders and all that bullshit. Cock block kings.
I definitely think the robot mode looks way better than the wolf.
I think they rushed the shit out of this so they can get it out before Make Toys, and this dog wolf mode looks
It
fucking
looks like a Voltron lion. The body.
terrible. Yeah, it's limited.
Hey, you guys got to think about that repaint money. You know, that's what they're going for. They're gonna do all 5 lion bots.
Yeah. That tail is the worst. At least it's articulated.
What if Fans Toys did
That's a sword that plugs into his butt. Sorry.
What if they did a Voltron?
If Fansoys did a Voltron,
That would be it right there.
I'd be interested in looking at it.
But this is what we see times 5. That looks good. You know, I don't know, man. Look at that roar.
Does it come with a stand for roaring attack action?
It looks like the source. Isn't
It
that the
does look
stand
like-
from Sword?
It's a dun, 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 dun.
You know what? I said this on Plastic Fit. It looks like Mecha Godzilla's head,
What's up with those
Yeah,
wide
it
ass?
does.
right?
What's up with that left picture? Those hips, that wide ass hip stance.
Hips don't lie.
He's articulated, and yes, the sword is going to be the ass.
He's got
tail.
diarrhea.
Yeah, that sword plugs right into his butthole.
Yep. Oh, definitely. It's a plugger.
Booty, 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 rocking everything.
You know, anybody? I mean, it's great, but is this what we wanted from Fans Toys? I would kind of like for them to finish some of the original season 1, 2, 3
Fucking-
bots, maybe.
Yeah.
Decepticons.
You
Did they show
know?
a picture of the head?
I don't
Like
think they
the
did
way-
actually.
No, it
They
kind of. You know, it kind. I didn't think it was finished, and I could try and zoom
What if
in.
it's a
We're not-
headmaster that's
Yeah,
not?
we're not going to get in here.
I was just gonna say, yeah. What if they don't do the headmaster? What if
It didn't look. No. There was definitely no shot of the headmaster, but the faceplate didn't look finished. But then when I looked at the original,
If
Yeah.
it's not a headmaster,
it was finished.
does anybody really give a shit?
Hold real
Well,
fast.
yeah, that's like saying if it doesn't transform, does anybody?
No, it doesn't.
Of course you do. I mean, you
Yeah,
may
I
not transform it, or you may not do that little head, but of course you want it, or else what's the point in buying
Yeah, I
it?
agree. What is the point with it? But doesn't that chest look like the Springer chest?
Is that kind of like your blow-up doll having a butthole, Dan?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
gotta-
I just fired up Instagram on my phone and Daltonian's TFs today. I was going to do a picture for Sloth, but I felt too lazy to take the figure off the shelf and do editing. And it's just a picture of his where he takes pictures with nothing in it. I'm sorry, that's fucking
Best
great.
picture of the week.
I think that's fucking great. I'm sorry, guys. I just saw that. I thought we would throw that in there.
Ooh.
Well, that's just one more picture that J. Ruse didn't show. So
No, he just posted it. So
exactly, if it's right.
I mean, I guess it's becoming a
looks
trend at this point.
So here we have
it really looks good, man. It really looks good.
here we have fibromyalgia cutting off Coppola's head theoretically, which I guess is, and it does kind of look like they're about the same size. So
Yeah. It's very animation accurate.
cool.
Real fast.
And looks like
Before
he's coming.
you go
Oh,
any
yeah.
further.
Yep.
I just wanted to look at this Fans Toys thing real fast just to see if they molded that chest.
Which one?
Go back one.
Okay.
I just for some reason that looked like the Springer chest. Like I wonder if they're gonna use. But never mind. Don't worry about it. It's not. It's
I see what you're saying though. I see.
yeah.
What,
But does it look
Yeah.
like Springers and shit?
Yeah.
There's your repaint.
Maybe it's just the animation module was close. I don't know, but module. And we got duck lips, and then we got pouty lips.
I don't think that other face. This is the new face for their for their Perceptor that comes if you buy that Lupus. But I don't think the new one looks any better.
Yeah.
You know what? I never noticed how bad these faces are until they showed these new ones. Because I don't pay that much attention.
And that was the big gripe with the figures, was with the face sculpt sucked, and then they started doing all these redos, but the guy on the right looks a little bit more like Perceptor than the guy on the left, but it's an improvement, but by not much.
All their faces.
And
look
I
like
know
some-
Greg from Mercy was talking about it in the cafe, and it's just like,
It's like they use some transvestite to sculpt.
I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see if if they do sell these faces, or if your favorite online e-tailer can just get the faces.
Yeah, I'm not hating the original. It's good enough for me. That figure is good enough where I'm happy with it.
I don't know. The second one, the new one looks like an alien, man. It's got these weird lines. Like,
it looks like it's like Communion.
I mean, I guess
I could
technically
see.
he is an alien, right?
You remember? You remember Communion with Christopher Walken?
No.
When the alien's going around the dresser and he goes, "I can see you." Watch Communion. It's a great fucking movie.
I watched a Christopher Walken movie this weekend. I watched Batman Returns.
Great.
His best work. Because Fans Toys has gone after Hasbro and Takara a bunch of times. Do you think their Headmasters thing is more of a? I mean, obviously, take that photo of him standing on Chrome Dome, but do you think they're trying to go after this Titan Wars or Titan Returns line too? You don't have to go back to that. Or do you think it's mainly just to take money away from Make Toys?
I think it's a cock block from Make Toys because you can't put this guy in the same category as Titan's Return.
But at the same time, it's capturing a thing in the market. It's very timely, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, it was kind. What's up?
Oh, it's also funny that the face that comes with Lupus here is Tesla, which we didn't have any clue about, which came out, boom, dropped. The same thing with this figure.
Yeah, we had no clue. It just came out of nowhere. That's funny too.
It's true.
And you know what?
It's kind of. I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead.
You know what Fans Toys has to do is they only have to release this one guy, and it'll keep Make Toys from making the other ones.
Yep.
And it'll keep everybody in suspense, waiting for the other two. And if Make Toys attempts to make them, everybody will be like, nah, I'm gonna go with the Fans Toys. Will eventually make it. You know.
What if? I mean, those do look similar in design. The two different companies. What if Make Toys said, "Hey, Fans Toys, we have this done. Don't want to produce it. Here you go."
Has Make Toys
you're saying passing the buck. Here you go.
We'll pass it over. Like, hey, you guys want to run this out real quick? It's done.
We're done with this. You guys can make these other guys. But
maybe that's why we didn't see renders. Maybe that's why we just saw a figure. Stranger Things.
Has Make Toys said they're out of the Headmaster game?
No.
Yeah.
They hadn't called and told me.
Or it's a total cock block and said, fuck it, these guys haven't touched a Decepticon yet, so our first one's going to be a Decepticon, we're going to beat them to the punch.
Yeah, it's like we'll make all the Decepticons and just...
Because Joey Hang was having a beer with Zing Zang over there the other night, who works in both departments, and they were talking about it, and he came back and said, they're not doing it yet, we're going to do it.
And then he said, fuck your couch, and moved on.
Fuck your couch, son.
Shout out to Zing Zang.
Zing Zang. Here's some actual... Joey Zing Zang.
There's some unpretty pictures of it.
Yeah, look at the... Oh, man.
Pictures.
It's
just not much to it. I mean, I don't know what else they could do to this.
Yeah, it's anime action. But look at that face. And I wasn't that big of a fan, so it's not getting me.
Yeah, I'm not touching these. I don't need them.
Look at that face.
So you're only gonna buy 2 of them then, Jay?
Oh, I think this is a perfect place for me to say, yo, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom. So, guys, discuss. I'll be right back.
So the much anticipated Fans Toys Masterpiece Scale Skyfire gets a color render, as predicted. Well, as we knew it was coming. FT10 Phoenix is its name. I mean, this is a no-brainer for me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
And listen, that's the whole bit. Listen, here's the deal. We went in and overpaid for a Kronos for J. Roos for his birthday because this is what we knew would happen. So we took one for the team, for the toy collectors community in general. And here you go. You're welcome.
And I called it like months and months in advance. I want a Kronos, but as soon as I buy one, FT is going to announce. And
well, that's all right, because Jay's going to buy each one of us a Phoenix now, since we went in on Kronos.
You know what? I owe you that much, guys. Yes.
No, listen. You're obviously going to buy this, J. Roos?
Yes, I'm going to have both.
No, look I'm going to be the first to say this. You're not hurting my feelings if you sell Kronos. I'm just going to throw that out there.
No, I like Kronos.
I'm going to tell you, it would hurt my feelings.
I would not want to do that to you guys. I'm keeping both.
He's gonna have his girl sell it and be like, it's here.
No, honestly, Skyfire, he's one of my favorite figures. Him, Grimlock, and and Optimus and fucking a couple others, I'd get multiples of. I don't care.
Guys, somebody broke in my house, and all they stole was Kronos.
So would you would you then by default would you keep them both in robot mode, or would you keep this one in alt mode?
I would probably, depending which one looks better in which mode.
Like you would transform Kronos though?
Well, let me ask you.
That's a tough question.
So you have Kronos there, which what I see, I think is your Autobot shelf.
Yes.
Now, getting the second one, where would you put the other one? I mean, would you just stick?
One would come out. One would go in. The one I would like the most would go in the case, and then the one I don't would go somewhere else.
In the box.
No, you could display them with Starscream. That'd be a neat little display.
Yeah,
that'd be a good one.
Yep.
What if this figure sucks?
Just throwing that out there.
Well, going by weight and price point.
No,
they don't know the weight of that yet.
No, his proportions, the FT proportions don't look as good as Kronos' proportions.
You know, I agree. I agree with you. I like this, and this is not because I'm a Kronos owner. I bought it for retail. I don't give a fuck. I really, from day one, I liked the figure because it looked like it walked off the fucking screen. This one, there's just things about it. It looks great, and I'm buying it.
I agree.
But I just think Kronos, and I'm looking at him right next to me, my buddy, he looks more cartoon accurate than this guy does. And that's just me.
I'll agree with that, but man, this thing, the backpack on this thing and the little wings, man, just looks
it looks great. It looks really good, but it's not, there's toon tickles, but it's not like when looking at this guy.
So are you not in for it, Dust? Are you not buying it?
No, I'm definitely buying it. Oh, without a doubt, I'll buy it because, you know, I would like to be able to touch a toy. You know, and I can touch my toy. I'm just saying, I'm not talking down with it, but, you know, I really enjoy my Kronos more than looking at this. But then I don't have it in hand yet, so
Sunday Heat in the chat earlier said he'll buy your Kronos from you. I don't know if he's going to wait, but...
You know, it was funny. It was like right before this dropped, it was like Thursday. I said, Dust, put it on there for $3 on eBay. And I said, nah, I'm going to wait it out because I don't think it's going to be... Not quality-wise, but it's not just going to be that toon accurate. Something about this guy really grabs me, you know.
What if this isn't good, and the price of Kronos just completely skyrockets?
It's never going to happen.
I hope
it's fans' toys, man. You know it's going to be a quality product.
Honestly, I don't think the jet mode looks all that great. But I mean, it's a weird-looking jet anyway. But
that looks pretty accurate from what I can recall.
Well, I mean, back when we were talking to DACA back in the day, when we first saw him at NJCC, and you know, myself, Rolling Steel, would talk to him via email and whatnot. He hinted at working for Fans Toys. He used to show us pictures of certain things that were coming out, and you know, so I don't know. Maybe I know there's a rumor he worked there. He left. This was part of his design, and it took so long because they made it better when he took it for himself. I don't know. I don't know all the fucking things, but it kind of makes a little bit sense because it's kind of similar. It just kind of looks like it's more finished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A more finished, a more cleaner. Let's take what he fucked up on and make it better. And maybe that's what took him so long.
I'm fine with that though.
Look at the wings. Look at the wings folding up. They actually fold up to create. So you don't have to have giant long wings hanging off the back. They fold in half.
They fold back.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know if I like that.
I mean, realistically, with all jokes aside, when do you think? You think by this time next year it'll be ready?
I think maybe if we're lucky.
What'd they say? What was the release date? June?
Does that look like a prototype?
They're saying April.
April?
It's still a render.
That's just a render.
Yeah, because I mean, it's if you look at it, it's way too damn shiny to be a
I don't know, man. It looks like a proto. That's a proto,
that's
man.
a proto. Look at the clear window. That's a proto.
Yeah, that's a resin, man. That's a resin. And you know, I'm hoping maybe that we could. It kind of looks like it looks like a resin with the rest of the guys photoshopped in. To be honest with you, but
I think we'll see a prototype, a color prototype
at Chicago. I'm hoping
Chicago in the cases. I don't think it'll be a Figure Bang kind of deal like sometimes they have out, but it'll be in the cases.
I think he looks taller than
Yeah,
That's
like
Kronos.
looks massive.
Someone put comparison pictures up. I don't know if you have them in this.
No, I don't think I have him on here. No, I don't.
Because if you look at the head, Optimus's head, if you go back to the one shot, Optimus's head is just at the canopy, where on
What?
the other one on Kronos, it's
to the
at
vents, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think
That might be too. It might be too big though. But
No, he was a
Nah,
big
it'll look
dude.
good. It'll
Yeah.
look good.
I mean, I really do like it, but like I said, there's a little. And then I don't see it in paint, and I don't see it in front of me. But when I look at my guy right here, it just looks like it just flew out of the screen. I don't
mean,
care
there's not
about.
much paint. It's white.
Yeah, everybody's saying stuff about it not having die cast. I mean, looking at it, the only places I would want die cast was the feet.
Yeah.
Maybe something.
So all the fans boys that used to wave the flag are now
Maybe the hips,
grabbing the
too.
pitchforks and the torches, saying there's no die cast.
Well, no,
There's no die cast.
just a lot of it only weighs 4 pounds, and
Well, that's just what. I think that's still just an estimate.
Yeah, there'll be die cast, probably in the feet and in the thighs maybe, but I think that's about it. Maybe something in the chest area.
It doesn't need die-cast. I mean, obviously we appreciate the die-cast, but
Yeah,
I think that's what caused a lot of the problems for Kronos was the die-cast because of how heavy and
But the die cast was in the wrong spots.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
really?
That whole chest area, he told us originally that was supposed to be die cast. The railings, how the chest moves out on the rails and all that. He said that was all supposed to be die cast. The whole inside of the figure, the inside skeleton construction was die cast. So that would have gave it that more heft and that more durability.
yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Jared, what if
Something about
everybody-
sabotage. I don't know.
What if everybody gets one, but for some reason your order gets jacked and then it goes on like delay, like it goes on fucking.
See, I'm not crazy about how the wings look.
You can probably change that. It looks like there's a hinge there.
Yeah.
folds
If you
out.
look at the
But it
other
might be
the
too
vault
long.
mode, yeah, then it might be too long. But yeah, they fold out.
See, I like that they're all short like that.
I'm just
To
looking.
me, this looks like Kronos looks like it's just this to me. I guess let me start it this way. This to me looks like the dude's ready for battle.
Yeah,
Looks
it
like
looks
a
great.
soldier.
Man. It's fucking
Not like
great.
a scientist,
and
like a fucking
Kronos. Yeah, and Kronos looks like he's
ready for
ready to do some
science.
science and shit.
Yeah.
Him and Perceptor are gonna do some science. All
All
right.
right, moving on to Make Toys.
Nope. MMC.
Oh, this is MMC. My bad.
MMC's girder, which is their
Locus.
grapple.
Womp womp womp.
All
Too
right.
little, too late.
It's orange. Anybody in on this?
And he looks puny. He doesn't look like he lost like 30 pounds to 50 pounds.
I think Beast Wars Barrier is the only. Was it Beast Wars Barrier that said? Yeah, I think it was Beast Wars Barrier is the only one that's in on these.
Get it right.
This looks to me. So wait, this is MMC's.
Yeah.
Okay, never
You
mind.
can tell by the awkward looking.
This is the
belly.
Ocular Max.
Well, no, yeah, but I was why does this look like an Inferno? For some reason, I was thinking a different company, but yeah, that's exactly the same. Yeah, I just think these guys are too skinny. Who said that their Inferno had all kinds of paint problems? Was that Cody?
Yeah,
think
it was
said
Cody.
He got his, yeah, and he said it just had it was a lot of paint issues and stuff. I don't, that's obviously not. That's probably a factory problem, but.
Yes, the waffle shoes, the Hasbro brand sneakers.
These motherfuckers wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
Who goes to TFCON in white Crocs?
This was secretly a booty shot. This is all just to get everybody to look at that dude's ass. Now you can't undo it. You
Okay,
can't
so
unsee it.
nobody's looking at the grapple in this picture.
No.
They're either looking at the ass or they're looking at the figure right next to him.
What ass?
Oh.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Great ass.
So in this
He's
case,
got a great ass.
we have Trailbreaker. Finally.
Yeah, for real, man. This shit
Out
looks
of
fucking
nowhere.
good.
And this thing looks good because when I first saw pictures of this, I was like, oh, his belly chest looks fucking stupid. I don't think this is right. And I Googled every image of Trailbreaker, and I'm like, oh, that's right. That is right.
It also has another option. I don't have the picture, but I guess you could pull out the sides and it becomes a little bit more square.
Gives
It
it
kind of gives you like a more toy accurate look.
This shit to me looks so fucking good, and I love, like, that's the thing. Like, imagine if you just saw a render, you'd be like, all right, great. Like,
Just keep on
it
moving,
gets me
Dust. Just keep on moving.
way
Keep
more
going.
hyped.
Well, we don't want to see these.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep
No,
going.
no,
Nobody
don't
wants,
care.
nobody
Don't
wants to
care
talk
for
about
this
that.
guy.
Nobody wants to talk
Nope.
about
All
this. Just
right,
keep
we're gonna
on
roll
going.
right through
Please
this.
check out Plastic Fanatics.
Hey. Oh.
There we go. Courageous.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking all in, man. I've been telling you guys how long that I want a fucking trail mix.
What's up with the other version?
They're just showing you the chest options.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one.
okay,
See,
okay, 'cause it folds
flares out more. It
Makes it
seems
look
like it
skinny.
folds out. Here you got the other one that folds in, but you couldn't tell from that. There's another pic, and I believe it was from Toy Dojo. He had it on his site.
Do you think the waist is kind of funny on this thing, or you think it's just the pose of the back one?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like what are you talking about right here?
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's the black T-shirt behind him or.
No, that's
I
definitely the
think
black
it's
shirt.
just an odd.
I hope it's not on like a fucking universal ball right there, you know?
Like the Bad Cube Bugs waist.
Oh man.
No,
I doubt it.
I'm not one that comments on alt mode very often, but they fucking nailed the alt mode on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, man. Oh, fucking man, you know he's not one of everybody's favorite characters, but we didn't have him, and we want to finish the arc bots. We want to get those seasons done.
They
And
fucked
this-
up the knee on this.
I think this is where FT. Yeah, there's a mistransformation right there, and it looks like it was like penciled in right there. It's not final. I just think this is where FT dropped the ball. If they would have just completed this would have been a home run for them.
Look at that fucking.
For Fans
Warning.
Toys was supposed to make it.
God.
Yeah.
Like this?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, Fans Toys is venturing off into all these other things. They should have just kept it more original seasons.
Yeah, but
You know
I
what
can
I mean?
understand like the headmasters. Like that's almost like doing the Dinobots. It's like, all right, look, we have one, and you can still put out other ones while you're
Yeah.
waiting. You know what I mean? It's not like
Get
just
it-
like a one-off on a figure.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why
I got about 2 years to live. I want it done already.
So that's a very, very good representation of that Toyota Hilux truck
Yeah.
there.
I never realized as a kid that it was like, because I never knew as a kid that it was a pickup with a cap.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It just looked
Well-
like one big truck.
It never really looked like that. You're right.
I don't know. It kind of did. And then you know this guy's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yo, those rubber tires too, man. Those are fucking some really good treaded tires.
So what I'm going to say is, you know, this is Hoist in his mess in the back. I mean, they need some color break there because it just looks like a bunch of mess. If you weren't up on who that was and you were just buying these figures because you thought they were cool, you'd say, "Oh, look, he's hauling a bunch of orange scrap."
But go back to the Trailbreaker though too, and the defense there. It's other than those. I mean, other than having the clear window, it would be
just
the
hides
same
it.
issue. You know what I mean? It's just I think it's just the nature of the.
Again, we have the windshield issue.
What's the windshield?
Or it's
Look
too
in
clear.
the windshield, it's clear. You can see everything in all the junk in there. If it was
Needs
a little more
darker tint to it.
smoked, but then again, I know they're trying to go off.
Maybe
the
a homeless guy lives
All
in
right,
it.
so let me ask you this question then. I understand they can't do a black window here because it's all black, but what if they just did it solid blue and it wasn't transparent plastic?
Nah, then everybody's saying like,
so-
it looks like it's fucking, but
Right.
it's painted, and yeah.
So I think you kind of just have to.
yeah,
just
a
one of those again.
lesser evil, you know.
Yeah,
And
'cause
this one looks a little
right there.
tinted right here, because
Yeah.
you're not. But this would have looked better if it was all black tinted because you're not going off a black body. You know, if it wasn't just smoked and transparent, if it was all straight black.
It doesn't bother me so much that I can see the parts.
Yeah,
inside. Like if there's a face, it does. But if I could just see pieces, like I don't give a shit.
All right, anybody know what the fuck is going on with this
It's
James?
a Blue Ravage.
Blue Ravage? Is that like a Diaclone repaint or some shit?
James knows. Come on, James.
It's the comic book version of Ravage or the Cobalt Sentry from the eHobby release.
Boom. Next.
There you go. All right.
I'm googling that. I'm gonna see if he's right because these always are Cobalt Sentry.
Oh, but
So- It looks
All
like
that.
Ocular Max is now putting out their laser beak to match their Ravage.
James wins again. Look at that. All blue Ravage.
All day, every day, bro.
Look at that.
You really haven't done that.
Do you even James, bro?
James is our fact checker.
There it is. There's actually a link to TF Source selling one too.
Hey, James, what mass figure do I fuck around with on my desk?
Alex Sector.
There you go. Oh yeah, drops Mike. Drops Sector.
James' brain is
More
like
specifically from the collector set.
So I think this laser beak.
Laser
Laser
Terrible. I'm not looking forward to this. To have
Is,
this.
is it okay? Is it because we never seen him in the cartoon with these fucking talons like this? Maybe
It's just
the talons are throwing me off, man. They really are.
It's super thin. Like the tape part is too thin. I think the body like should be thicker, and then like.
So you like a thick body?
I mean, I'm partial to a thicker body.
Okay, just making sure.
So we said this on the show before. We didn't need Laserbeak this size, and
No.
I think we're okay not getting this one.
This is making me want to sell my fucking Ravage.
No, the
I'm
Ravage
okay.
is fucking awesome.
I know it is. It looks great, but it's just if it was only just a fucking tad smaller. I don't care about it being the original size of a fucking cassette. Fuck that mode. We're talking robots here.
Here's another question:
What
Would you have
Jaguars?
rather them made the Cybertronian version versus this version?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, this thing just looks wonky to me.
Yeah.
Don't need it. Which means we're not gonna the Rumble. We'll see this soon, right?
I don't know if I got it. It's a work in progress. I think I have it there. But
So there's a render for Rumble and Frenzy. Those will probably probably.
I mean, everybody remembers this look right here with the masterpiece, with the straight legs up, but there's something about this one. It's just I don't know. It's too much.
Well, if you look at the masterpiece, what bothers it for me? So the MP one, you can kind of see again, it gets wider towards.
But then again, it's the Ocular Max.
No, you mean
Or
the
just Studio Ox. Excuse me, Studio Ox. I always get them fucking mixed up.
I don't know, but those are
No,
some
I think this is just it's a remix line, so it's. Oh, never mind. It does say Ox there. Never mind. Next.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cool.
I don't know. This is definitely making me want to fucking sell my.
When it's
I don't
bigger,
have
maybe
the other one. So what is this?
Oh, we don't need to talk about this. This is MMC's lockdown.
We've seen this so many times already.
Jagertron.
I asked you guys in the chat, and you're like, yeah.
Jaeger.
What's this?
Jaeger.
Jagertron.
Beast Machine's crap.
Oh, that looks good.
Come on.
I'm getting Striker.
Are you saying like, oh come on, we're showing this, or oh come on because he said Beast
Tatanka?
Machine's crap?
Yeah, this Beast Machine's crap. I think they look cool.
I think these look awesome too. I'm picking up both of them.
I know absolutely nothing about what's going on in this.
I'm happy for you.
Striker and I'm happy. Are you happy that I'm happy?
I am so happy that you're happy. That is all I want, is for you to be happy.
Thank you.
Without that striker, we wouldn't get a Roadbuster.
And that Roadbuster is amazing. What's his
That's
name
their
again?
Whirl? Is that what that is?
No, that's not Whirl.
No.
Well, I think they're
That's
repainting him into
remolding.
Whirl.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, I thought I saw it.
This is Obsidian, right?
Obsidian, yeah, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name.
See, I got some Beast Machines knowledge.
Yeah, I'm getting
Got
this
some
guy too.
fucking...
And that's the repaint into. Whoa, error.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, this is the Whirl?
That's the Whirl, yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
IDW Whirl.
He's cool, but I'm happy
when
with
did
mine.
he do the remix?
This again,
I know we did some Plastic Fanatics.
Jose.
Oh man, I mean,
The Generations Whirl looks better than this thing. The alt
well,
mode.
Generations World used to be in the comic book, and I don't know when this came in because I stopped reading it once they started taking selfies and hanging out with dogs, I was done.
Dude, what's up with MMC just slaying it this year?
Because nobody else is fucking doing this shit.
But I mean, just look at even with like all the shit that they just dropped on everybody.
They really are smart. They got that IDW vein. They're digging into it, and everybody's just going to be buying it, man.
Hey, look, a repaint.
Well, Dust Set action. Was that a repaint of, Dan?
Jaegertron.
Who?
The first one we saw, the lockdown, the
Jaegerbomb.
yeah, the
That looks like shit. No matter who it's supposed to be. It looks like garbage.
this guy's kind of cool.
Kinda.
So what is this? What is this? Is the
Dan doesn't even transform anymore.
I know a lot of people really were into this figure, and then when they did the cloud version, everybody was like, okay, this is going to be my Rodimus from IDW, but
That's what I did.
they jumped in here and really, I mean, what I remember from the comic, it looks pretty damn good. And
So this is still This is still MMC, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
this
You
is,
can tell.
Optimus.
Look at the vents and the sharp edges and.
And this
That
is their
comic.
IDW.
I think the hips are the dead giveaway. That's the way they do their hips.
All in the hips.
I'm really just doing this for the iTunes listener.
It's all in the hips. So anybody in this?
Oh yeah, I'll buy it.
We'll
about
see how
time
it
we got
comes
a
out.
good run of
I don't
this.
know. I don't know if I need it. It looks great.
Now, didn't they say this was a repaint of something? Or
Well, I
excuse me,
actually
retool of
looked that
something?
up.
Excuse me.
Because I saw somebody say that it was a retool of the Seraph, which was their Nova before he got all battled up, and I don't see a lot of similarities between the two. So I think this is its own dedicated mold.
All right, that would be great if it was his own mold.
I'll look that up just to see. I want to see what the Seraph looks like.
Finally getting into some shit I actually close to want to talk about. Cross Dimensions Optimus.
Is this Cross Dimensions is the name of the company?
Yeah, no, this is Make Toys. This is their own
okay.
little dedicated line. That they have the app and whatnot. They're kind of doing. I think they want to do some fiction with this. If I'm reading all their clues correctly.
This is their rendition of Optimus Prime.
Yes. Super articulated, which is pretty neat. But
What scale is this? Voyager?
it's probably going to be about chug-sized Voyager.
Do you think that's even necessary?
Probably not, but the only thing that kind of interests me about this is if they actually do some fiction with it. If they bring some sort of mini show with it. 'Cause, if they go through all the trouble of having an app for this, I think they're wanting to do a little more than just put out a bunch of toys.
And I guess if you're gonna go it your own way, you're probably better off going chug scaled. It's probably more cost effective than you could sell it for a little bit cheaper.
I think they're really taking a chance with this.
Yeah, we'll see if that bet pays off.
What the fuck is this going on over here?
I was just gonna say, I don't think the alt mode looks all that great. But...
Yo, James, didn't you say it looked like, what is it, Vincent from Black Hole? Who said, was that on Saturday?
Yeah, that was a different figure, but sure.
Oh, I thought it was this one. Which figure was that?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Yeah, it's gonna work.
Oh, there he is.
It's really disappointing when they make an Optimus without his fucking ion cannon. Pisses me off.
All right, so for the iTunes listener, now we're looking at Make Toys. What do they call it? Is this one Despotron?
Despotron. Oh, yeah.
Linebacker Megatron.
Dude, I don't care, man. Just
don't be jealous. This guy is
so
great.
I'm gonna buy it, but it's not. Oh God, it's not there, man.
It's not about jealousy, Dan.
The shoulders.
No,
It's just about preference,
jealous.
man.
It looks
What
good.
What am I jealous of, Dan?
I don't
You
know.
wish you had that hourglass figure.
Yeah. Jealous that you're not gonna buy this. You're gonna buy 25 Marvel Legends instead.
I will do both.
Yeah. You'll buy it and sell it 2 weeks later to me with paint defects.
I'm finishing my Decepticon shelf. It's happening.
Hey, I'll even chime in and say that if I was going to buy a Megatron, I think this one looks a whole lot better just because it doesn't have that mess on the inside of the legs.
And the feet look way better. Like, that's the one thing I hate about Apollyon is its feet.
Yeah, the feet look really top notch, but just the to me the upper chest and shoulders are just a little too thick for me.
It's also
He looks small though.
Beefy.
Look at him. He looks short. He's pushed back further than Optimus there, and he's trying to match the size.
Yeah.
But if he's pushed back, wouldn't he be taller if he was pulled forward?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I don't know. It looks small.
The angle
now that I
of
see
the
that
dangle.
Yes.
The angle of the dangle is
Yes.
inversely proportional to the beat.
So I see what most people are talking about. Like usually this chest piece is supposed to be a lot longer than where the rib cage would be, and so because I think that's normally due to transformation because it collapses down. So it looks like this one they're obviously going to do something cool, or different with the transformation. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So I read a post somewhere that said that it's a completely different transformation than the standard Megatron.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It'll blow your mind the way it works.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it's simpler.
Yeah, that was a guy in one of the groups was actually talking about because he got to get some hands-on time with it.
Like
Hopefully it's a little simpler.
Make Toys for me, they may be as far as third-party figures, I think Make Toys and Fans Toys to me make one of the best products out there, some of the best products out there.
Agree.
So I'm not worried about this figure at all. I think it doesn't give you what Dust calls the toon tickles, but it gives me that feeling like that's the Megatron that I need in my life.
That's where I'm at.
Does it give?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, Chris.
I was just gonna say, does it give you the testicles?
No!
Got him.
So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. MP Ironhide comes out, and everybody fucking goes crazy about those hip flaps.
Hold on, he's got a little bit going on right here.
These hip flaps on this Megatron fucking look terrible.
Hey, Jay. They fold around the back.
Do they?
No, but that's what everybody says.
Oh, yeah, that's what everybody's gonna say. But those hip flaps are way worse.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Jay, I
does
never
look
noticed that before. So
You never noticed
that's
it
all
before?
I'm gonna see.
You're
No, I
welcome.
never did. I just kept looking at that head sculpt and
Yeah,
that.
man.
Everybody
No,
noticed it
you're all
because
over
it's a
here,
great-
but you're not looking.
Go
It's
back
all-
one photo.
Yep.
Hey, his eyes
Back
are
one
up
photo.
there.
It's a great
One more.
prototype. So nobody notices the hip flaps. I
Yeah.
noticed the hip
Yeah,
flaps.
it's
It's hiding it in this picture here.
Yeah, here they're hidden in the photo.
Yeah,
I don't know,
You're welcome, everybody.
Bother me that much.
They don't look.
we don't have any more. I think that's all we got. So
They look pretty bad.
I mean, they're bulky and they're out there, but even Apollyon had some big ass fucking hip flaps.
Yeah,
but
they
you know
were
what?
they were flat, not
as
like
bad as
bulky
fucking
like
Apollyon is, you look at that. I don't know. It just looks
Yeah.
like.
If you want straight out of the G1 cartoon, Apollion's the way to go. This, I just want.
Don't get me wrong, man. I'm all in, man. I'm gonna buy this like, Jesus, like I just bought fucking dinner. But just it's not gonna be on my tune shelf. It'll be somewhere else.
Be a good little desktopper.
Yeah, my ass.
Something
It's
to
all good.
just fuck with when you're making beats or
Gonna
whatever.
walk around with it in his asshole.
That's it.
All right. What is this? Is Make Toys their Galaxy Meteor? What is this figure?
Starscream.
From what?
From what though?
This is
Cybertron.
from.
James, thank you.
I'd be surprised if they don't make a Jetfire out of this thing. Look at the front of that cockpit. Looks like a Jetfire.
So this is from Transformers Cyber. Okay, I see it now. Why the fuck would they make
where are they going with this?
Well, they're doing Beast Wars. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's time to start the Unicron trilogy.
I mean, there's a group of people who that's what they grew up on.
I mean, it is just a drawing too, so it doesn't
Guy on
mean
your
that
panel.
we'll make this
It's
thing.
not even a render. It's a framework.
Drawing. Why don't they just stay with what they're fucking doing? Like
They're
this
planning
guy.
ahead.
Like
Well,
this.
Like
You
this
gotta
guy.
You gotta
The
test out-
fucking highlight of my fucking whole TFCON
All right, well, hold on,
experience is right
Let's for the iTunes listener, let's say what it is. So it's the Make Toys, what they call Downbeat, which is jazz. It's from their remaster line, so it's their masterpiece jazz. For those listening, I don't know, man. I'm not excited about this thing.
What?
No, hold on, wait. Not about jazz, just about what I'm seeing. Like to me, just look this again. I would rather see a prototype.
Oh, the wireframe is.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I can't get excited about it. It's hard to tell for me. Like
Yeah, for sure.
That chest
But-
looks weird.
But
Yeah.
considering what we've seen from Toy World and Generation Toy, I mean, this is it. I
I
mean,
don't know. I might be picking up that generation toy.
or we just wait out. We waited out and Takara be announced summer next year.
Straight curiosity is gonna get me on that one.
You're
And
be
you're gonna
collecting
buy
the
it
chat.
and never
just give me the $100, man. Just give me the $100, and I'll tell you it sucks.
Oh man.
The head, man. If the head is close to that, dude, it looks. I mean, that's the thing. I have
Yeah.
faith in Make Toys, but
The
I'm just
wireframe turns you
I'm
off.
just not excited about the drawing. I'm excited that they're doing the figure, but
Well, hopefully, maybe Chicago, we get a little more.
Chi-Town.
I sure hope so.
I don't see why we wouldn't. There's gonna be something.
They're
there.
all over the place, man.
There's no
all
reason.
over the place.
Oh,
Like
here's
a-
their grape ape.
Grape ape, like a bad rash, man. What are they thinking? ADD over there in Make Toys land.
Make
They're
Toys
like
so
shit.
bad.
Fans
They're trying to say-
they're like fuck. Fan toys took
Yeah,
werewolf. God
we're gonna
damn
do
it.
this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and maybe you'll see this.
That's why you're almost better off from this point on. You're almost better off keeping that shit a secret until it's almost done.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because you're putting out a wire drawing, and how easy it is it for a company to bust out a fucking a drawing real fast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like, all right, hey, you know what I mean? Put out 10 drawings. We'll say we're doing all these figures.
Yeah,
and it just
yeah,
puts
exactly.
Yeah, like with like a
Check
patch
it
or
out, it's a
whatever, you know.
sabotage.
Now
You-
this
you
guy's
the
a
one-
triple changer, right?
You know, talked over.
Yes.
Dan who?
Oh no, I'm good. Go ahead.
Dan who?
Oh no, I'm good. Go ahead.
Dan who?
Poor Dan.
Go ahead. It's all good.
We're waiting for Saturday Night Dan to make an
What?
appearance.
Somebody asked if this is a triple changer. I don't think that it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, then I was
It's
right.
8-face.
It's 8-face.
It's HorrorCon. It's a HorrorCon.
Hey, come on.
AKA Silverback.
What's the third mode?
A jet?
Oh, okay.
Jet, ape, and robot.
I knew the ape and the robot. It shows you how much I'm on it. Who gives a shit?
All right, we're gonna slide into Toy World here, and we're
This
almost
is all
done.
Jisk, right? Jisk is all about this yellow.
I like it's called Yelver. No, I'm just kidding.
the yellow.
Yeah.
No, this it's cool looking, but I'm not in for this.
I like the shade of yellow they chose. That's
Yeah, I do too.
That's a good shade to choose.
This is Toy World. Debbie. In
Oh,
what color? Realm.
It kind of looks like the kind of yellow of something I'd never buy.
Hey.
That's what it reminds me of.
Something.
It reminds me of a dehydrated pea. Onto some beautiful purple flowers.
Yelver! It's Yelver.
I like
That's
that.
why he's yellow. He's
Crazy.
going Super Saiyan.
Oh.
Well, hold on.
I know we've seen this guy. Oh, wait a minute. We want to do it
So
again?
does everybody, they're gonna make a different color purple barrel for Mixmaster for this one too?
I think you could probably just go with the one that they already have released. I mean,
It's not the same purple though.
Is it not? I'll have to look because I don't know.
I mean, it could be the photo, but that looks way more like plum
More
versus
mute.
like
More mute.
like the other purple. And again, it could just be the photos. But honestly, man, for me, like, I'm not gonna buy it, but the Devastator in yellow looks fucking awesome to me.
Yeah, they did a good job. That's a smart repaint right there.
For all
Big
you
ass head.
G2 fans out there.
You're welcome.
I know we've seen this before, but I just wanted to get into the world.
Get Chris talking.
The world of Toy World.
I need this to be good, and
Toy
I'm
World's
just.
Cup is what
I
I'm
don't
talking
think
about.
I need this to be good.
Look at those tiny little feet.
Cup's my jam.
Well, we actually talked about this on Saturday. We said it might be reminiscent of Spotlight Cup because he was kind of in a weird, wonky looking disfigurement.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a huge IDW fan, or just because I haven't read them because I'm lazy, but you know it does kind of reminisce that. But even the vehicle mode looks like shit, and you got to look good in at least one mode. What the fuck?
I mean,
is that
that's
shit?
What's up with that gun? He's holding himself hostage.
That's
so-
pretty close to what it is. They
This
just don't have the cab.
Dude, I'm doing it. This is a little suspect. This joint right here.
You know, I'm so
IDW.
I'm disappointed that this isn't better. I think the who's making the little one, DX9?
Supposedly X-Transbots is
No,
doing it.
Did it have a cab on the back? Though you said it looks bad because it didn't have the cab on the back.
Well, no, I mean you have the what do you call that? The stuff stuff in the back of a truck or whatever where you load shit. What's that?
The bed.
bed.
Yeah, the bed. Like it doesn't have that. You know,
But I don't think Cup
the
really-
sides are a lot lower.
I don't think it really had a bed though, did it?
I will look.
I thought it would. I thought it was just a.
I think it did. Like yeah. I think Dan's right.
Yeah, Masterpiece Shippy said they made this just to get the Orion Pax repaint out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Oh, I guess he
Not
doesn't
different.
really have it. I'm looking at the G1 toy. I guess it does.
It's kind of just like legs. Yeah, legs in a cab.
Yeah.
They want to get. They want to get.
Unnecessary.
They want to get into the Optimus Prime game. Oversized.
The most unnecessary figure.
Shut up.
You
Shut
can
up
say
to
that
me.
about a lot of figures coming out.
I mean, people.
Yeah.
Somebody will buy it.
All the Optimuses. Fuck.
That to me looks weird, man.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's kind of
Toy
like
World
a.
is Japanese.
The cab version.
I mean,
Is that
The Toy World. We're looking at the Toy World Optimus Prime, and this is the alt mode. It just looks like a 5-story building.
Chris, what's that to the right? Is that a QR code?
it's a QR code from 1982.
That's right.
Fuck you, Jared.
Toy World's Jazz.
Yeah, just going down the line here. I just want to see, keep the continuum going on of how bad these things are.
The feet are fucking.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
This thing doesn't look that terrible to me.
I like the
Not
wire
bad.
frame a lot more. From the wire. I'll buy that fucking figure.
I'll pick this up.
I'll buy this
Hey,
fucking piece of shit.
You'll get your ass suit over that one for sure.
Easy. I changed it. The
Sample
tempo.
of
I changed the tone. It went down a little bit. 2 octaves lower.
The feet are reminiscent of the G1 toy.
I like how that Trax, his wings aren't straight. Oh, hey, shout out to Trax, by the way. I forgot to say I got in my Trax via Gist in my What'd You Get segment. So there we go.
And then we got Toy World's butt plug.
Hashtag fucked up paint.
Cosmos. That may have been my fault too.
Hashtag IDGAF, truthfully.
All right,
Yes.
so this is Toy World's. I wanted to call
This
it
is so bad.
Cosmos.
Just move
I don't know why
on.
Otter
Butt
came
plug,
to my
man.
mind.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's really bad here, man. The top is way too fucking thick. The bottom, you don't got enough base to it.
Yeah,
Nope.
you know what this is? This is a 3-step transformation right here.
The robot mode is
But
not
the robot mode looks good.
There's nothing you can do here. There's nothing you can do. And to get the proportions from the show, that is what they may have.
Yeah. But you know what? Look. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. Get a little
Toy
more.
World's R2D2.
the robot does look good.
Yeah, it does.
It's definitely Toon Tickles.
Yeah, a little bit more than what we've been getting.
So
Look at him.
That's a better mode for it.
I don't know if we're going to get there, Optimus. I'm flying as high as I can.
Dust, have you trademarked Toon Tickles?
No, everybody knows it's mine. Well, whoever's in our
everybody knows.
Everybody knows except the people that steal it.
a Toon Tickle.
I mean, I'll buy it. This thing is like one of those things that like doesn't get me excited. It just needs to be. It's like I'll get it. It'll go on my shelf. Check. I'll just.
I
check
want to
it
see.
off my list.
Let's see the scale.
It's Toy World. It'll be clearance in 6 months. Nobody
Let's
will
see
buy
how-
it.
let's-
What if it's like huge? What if it's the size of one of those?
It's the size of MP10.
It would have to be. It would have to be the size of fucking at least B, right?
It's Jetfire size.
It's gonna be. Warpath size.
It's got to be at least the size of fucking Toy World B for me, or maybe just maybe a tad shorter. But no, I think that's where I would be happy with. Anybody else?
I just feel like the head is the head is what bothers me. I feel like the head is too like it should be thinner.
Pass.
Deluxe said, "Is Cosmos playing Peekaboo?"
Yeah. But then you look at this, it's just like there it is.
Didn't even notice.
This mode definitely needs a little love. This needs a little bit thinner, and the bottom needs a little bit more. But oh god, but I don't know. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it.
Tiger Tracks asks, which mode is the butt plug?
Both.
Do you guys think that sometimes these companies put these things out and they're a little iffy on it just to get the feedback to make the decision?
That'd be a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at this guy, I mean, he's
Joint right here. This joint's looking a little.
yeah, a little ball joint.
Yep.
The hands are just on a swivel, not very masterpiece.
Oh my god, that arm is just being hung by that little fucking bar.
But you know what? Everybody bought the Devastator. Oh.
The Devastator is
Next.
good.
That's what funded all these shitty figures.
Next up.
This is Toy World's RC, and again they made the front of the car and then just said "fuck it" for the back.
I ain't got. What do you got for the back of the figure? I don't know.
I don't know. Just put 2 sticks back there. It'll be all right.
It's like an Into the Realm pre-show. What are we doing at the beginning? We got this. What are we doing after that?
Fuck.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Everybody watching, take your hand and cover the back just from the windshield. And you're like, fuck yeah. And then just cover the front. You're like, what the hell is that? It looks like the scooter from Mask on the back.
T-Bob? You say T-Bob?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, this thing just fucking kills me. You're going to get a Masterpiece RC and it looks like crap in alt mode.
The first one to do it, and this is what we get. Half IDW, half G1.
I'm not mad at the bot mode.
The head is fucking horrible.
Yo, that bitch is hippie
Hips
as
don't
fuck.
like, yeah.
She's hippie as fuck.
That head though, it's
Right off a 12-hour shift at fucking Jaguars. Right off the
MMC, MMC just needs to upscale that Azalea and be done with it.
It's not even that good. I don't think that Azalea is that good.
It's better than this. I mean, look. I mean, the legs look great, right?
You know what this looks like to me? You know when they made those crossover Star Wars Transformers?
Oh,
this
God.
looks like Princess Leia, the Princess Leia version of whatever fucking.
Hey, she's rocking heels, man. She's working hard, man.
Shit. Yeah, this thing's
Yeah, it
just
sucks.
bad
It's
in a
fucking
number.
terrible, man. Yeah, it's just what the fuck.
Honestly,
any-
it bothers me that it has like a feminine waist. I would rather have just had a fucking rectangle box there.
I bet you would have.
You know,
it looks like she's wearing panties like a fucking
Yeah.
thong.
In the diapers,
And
it's like a big ass diaper right around the
it's
corner.
like a bra line in the chest. Like I don't know.
What's up with the fucking wings, man? They're not even closing.
Making her way to stage 3. It's a RC.
Come on, man. The first MP.
They're like,
Somebody, Fans Toys. Why didn't you do this? You're doing fucking wolves.
You know they have meetings. They're like, all right, kid, you get to run with the RC gimmick, and you over here, you're gonna get that fucking wolf that transforms and his fucking head comes off.
We're gonna do Springer, but we're not. Then we're gonna do a wolf. Cup, RC. Get that fucking hot rod that you say you're gonna do. That's never coming out. Come on, guys, get with it. We're gonna do a wolf. Okay, great. Just me.
Right.
I don't know. That's just me.
Brian Briggs said Jisk is all about putting a round peg in a square hole. Shout out to pegging.
Shout out to pegging.
And then this fucking
do not Google
monstrosity.
that.
Okay, so here we have the Toy World version of
What?
I can't even say his name. I guess it's supposed to be Trailbreaker.
All right, well let me talk about Trailbreaker for a minute. The worst thing to me about Trailbreaker and Hoist, as far as the G1 toy, is the legs. How it looks like the shocks for the truck. It just has these weird. And so when I saw MMCs, I was like, man, thank God they didn't fucking go with that. And then here we have this thing, and they got these dumb fucking little. They copied it to a fault. Toy World copied that dumb aesthetic to a fault.
Yeah.
But then they thought it was okay to fucking hang panels off.
Yeah,
of
I don't know what the fuck.
shoulders.
He looks like that fucking Titans returned Brave Maximus or Fort Max, whatever.
What were you thinking?
I don't get it.
Fort Max.
And then the shoulders, yeah. Is that the side panels for the car? Don't even go anywhere.
Probably this is supposed to be a masterpiece figure.
Nope.
Fucking with panels.
I think they're creating their own universe here, man. It's in between They're trying to bring the Chug world into the masterpiece world. So it's
Master Chug.
Master Chug or Chugger Piece.
They would have
Chugger Piece. So, you know,
they would have been better off.
hashtag Chugger Piece. You heard it right here and into the realm first.
E3.5.
They would have been better off not even having just having it one long piece. The fact that little panel bit folds up right there is like insulting. Like you couldn't have added one more.
I really you know what? I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, but we need to call these shit piece. So shout out to Masterpiece Shit Piece, because these are shit pieces right here. Wow, what the fuck, man?
That's a fail.
This is Chris Gardner asks, is this the final color?
Yes, I would hope so. But I mean, come on.
They
came out the fucking boat with the fucking Devi. And this is what they're doing?
I'm telling you, they used that Devi to fund the rest of this shit.
Orion was fucking brilliant.
You know, they've had this shit piled up
It's
for
a
months.
really good fucking figure, man. What the fuck?
Masterpiece Shippy said he's changing his name.
Yeah, he better.
So what's do we have an alt mode for this?
There he is.
Dude, that looks like fucking
Looks like it looks like a rescue bot.
We're not wrong, but what's the other one? Gears.
Shout out to rescue bots.
Yep. Shout out to Gears. Good guy.
And rescue bots.
Well, at least you know what they're fucking. God, that thing looks.
You can see, you can see the hoist repaint right there on the top. The house. House.
So is
house
this
to repaint.
Yeah. Why does it have extra wheels on the top?
I don't know.
I don't even understand what this is. It's the back version of this thing, but it doesn't have the truck cab. Or I guess the truck cab.
I think this is the hoist. This is the hoist version.
Yeah, the wings. You see the wings? Yep.
See the wings?
Abort mission.
All right.
Masterpiece Shit Piece said, please do not associate. Well, he didn't say please. He said, don't fucking associate me with shit like that.
And then we have Generations Toys. Came out of nowhere with this because everybody's so used to them doing their combiners.
What the fuck is that flying thing?
Combine them,
That's
damn near
That's
killed them.
Megatron.
From what? I'm so lost here. What the
IDW. It looks fucking
nice. Everybody! Of course, it's maybe 2 years too late, but it's here.
I don't think it's too late. I mean, I think you got to bang out a bunch of the masterpiece stuff, like the G1 stuff, and I think it's time to like.
Well, you know what?
Megatron looks really fucking good, man.
Yeah, it
like,
looks great, but he's
good.
changed forms in the comic book already. So if you're trying to get that comic reader that's current, you're not going to get it. What you're going to get.
Well, to be fair,
I was going to say what you're going to get from this is the guys that bought the deluxe Hasbro figure and said, "Wow, this should have been bigger. I really wish this was a bigger figure." Bigger figure. There it is.
This mode for a couple of episodes. I mean, couple of issues. He wasn't this mode for.
But you know what? We all bought that fucking Hasbro Deluxe in the Generations line, and we're like, "This is great. I wish it was bigger."
I didn't buy it.
And now he's bigger.
But listen, this is what I think is great. Sorry, Chris. Let me just say this real fast. This is what I think is great about it. Just third party. Almost it works perfectly for the comics because there were so many renditions. You could have so many companies busting out a different version of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, what would be the worst thing in the world for me is to see another company do the same exact Megatron. It's like, dude, fucking come on.
Yeah. What about the same exact Optimus?
Like make toys? Like make toys?
I mean, I just like that. I like that Generation Toy is doing something other than combiners too, and I think that Megatron looks fucking awesome. The Prime looks good too, but the Prime doesn't interest me. I mean, I won't get either of them, but the Megatron is just more interesting to me.
I think I'm in for both because there are people who like me are doing an Optimus Prime shelf and Megatron shelf.
Shout out to Brian Brake. Check out his shelf live video.
Did you say there's people who like me?
Sometimes.
Okay, I haven't met him.
Oh, so question: wasn't there another company doing an IDW Prime?
There's two more doing IDW Prime.
Toy World.
Well, that kind of looked like a G1 hybrid.
No, I mean this version of IDW Prime. It was.
Yeah, there's a couple. So you got options.
This looks good.
Yeah, it really does, man. I'm really digging this.
I hope that chest fits together all the way.
I don't. No, it doesn't have to. No, not in
IDW.
Okay. It was always split, and you had the matrix chamber right in between. And that's the old IDW comics that I enjoyed.
Is this MP scaled?
This was right there. Right
I'd assume so.
There you go. But Skullface just wanted a lost light. I was gonna say, wasn't he talking about this? But
this is the Prime that I wanted. This is my Toy World Orion taken to the next level, and that was the comic that I enjoyed. That Prime.
He's still this Prime.
Yeah, he's a little different. He's not. I mean, I'm not into it. Ain't working.
James, he hasn't changed much from this, right? Recently, because I'm still reading it.
Yes, he has.
I have no idea. I haven't read.
I was gonna take that far. Yes, he has. This is make me sound right. Yes, he has.
So.
Oh, G Creations, I think, is doing one. According to
this looks fucking great, man. Look at that. He's got the veins, which I hate on his back, but this is an IDW fucking Prime, masterpiece scale.
Wow, he does look good from behind.
He looks really good, man. Holy shit.
I gotta look at the other ones. I gotta see which one I'm gonna get.
Wow, why did they come out of nowhere with this shit?
It's awesome. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, I probably will, because it's Prime time.
I want that Megatron. That Megatron looks fucking. You don't have any more pictures of that Megatron, right?
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay, because that looks fucking great too.
The alt mode looks good.
And the weather vane thing.
That's cool.
The wind vane, weather vane, the wind vane. Weather vane. I'm hanging on like fucking Luke. Ben. But the wind vane is definitely IDW, and I was never a big fan of that, but I would just rip that shit off anyway. Here's MP10. You're the horse. With the horse trailer.
So do you think they'll make a trailer for that?
Did he ever have a trailer on the...
I don't think he had a trailer because that fucking Optimus was all in space.
Which lends me to ask, if he's all in space, why does he still have a Earth truck mode? If he can reformat, why did he reformat?
He never did, because when all that shit went down, he went rogue. He left. He wasn't happy where the direction was, and he was like, I'm out. I'm gonna go into space and find myself.
You told them, well, you played yourself.
You know, that's what I enjoyed so much about that fucking comic was like he didn't like how it was going and Cybertron was being back together and there was no more faction. He's like, I'm out. He's like, this is not for me.
He's like, no, he's like, the war's over.
I need to do what I need to do.
Yeah,
you know?
right?
You don't need me.
Didn't he go on the search for Metroplex? Wasn't that what he did?
Didn't he leave? No, that was that dark fucking shit.
Would you say that he's a wartime general?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
This is that Megatron again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sweet chin strap, bro. Yeah, this thing looks good. I don't know how they're getting that into that plane, but that's fucking cool.
That's probably.
You know what? We don't care. That's what we like guys like Bobby Skullface and other reviewers show us how to make it
I have
happen.
a feeling, just because obviously it looks like the arms and the chest form the front of it. That's why you only saw it from a weird angle. I bet you the back of that thing looks all sorts of fucked up.
Well, you know what? We got the deluxe figures and you go by that.
Oh,
And
no,
there
we
it
go.
is. There it
No,
is.
I take that back.
So
That's
clean.
It's clean, man. It really looks good.
Ain't no clean. Don't pass me on.
So fresh and so
You think it's gonna be all
clean.
black and purple like in the comic?
That would be great. Like light
Will they
neon. It should be like fucking ignited.
Will they use clear purple plastic then to get it to glow kind of like that?
That would be nice.
We will see.
I really have no attachment to this fucking Megatron, and I think it looks fucking great. I think this looks better than the fucking Make Toys shit. Fucking linebacker Megatron. Dan's fucking hurting right now. Dan's hurting.
What?
And that's it. That's the end of the picks here.
Sweet.
Right
we made
on.
It through. We made it through.
So,
All right.
real quick, let's just go down the line here. Pick your favorite thing you saw and the one thing you wish you had seen. Dan.
Favorite thing, hands down, Despotron. Been waiting on that for a while. Can't wait to get that guy in my hands and then sell him a week later. No, I'm gonna keep that one.
Okay.
There's a few more I need for my Decepticon shelf, and he's one of them.
And what did you hope you were going to see but didn't get to see?
I don't know. There's nothing I really want to see because most of the stuff that I want is already out or it's on its way to being out. So
or being sold.
yeah.
Right, it's in transit one way or the other. All right, Jay.
Obviously, Fans Toys Jetfire. I'm really happy to see that that's coming out.
He has to change underwear. He's so
Of course.
excited.
Of course. After his birthday rolls around.
I appreciate the one I have, and I'll appreciate the new one. So it's all good. And I definitely wish I would have seen a good prototype of Jazz somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All
What's
right,
the worst thing you saw? I'm gonna ask. Let me start with Dan real fast. Let's put that in there too. What's the worst thing you saw, Dan?
How do you narrow it down?
I mean, that's the real.
There's quite a few things.
Well, I guess the worst thing. Well, I'm gonna go by what I was most disappointed by, and I would say Fans Toys Grimlock. I don't remember his name right now.
Right.
I guess I was
Grinder.
Thank you. Ed and I talked about this before on Plastic Fanatics, so check that out. But I don't know. For some reason I'm expected to be blown away by Fans Toys when they reveal something, and I compared like the Bad Cube bugs to Fans Toys bugs. Now seeing the night and day difference between the two, and I guess I was kind of expecting that for Grinder, but
Yeah, I can see that. I agree with that.
All right, so Jay, what did you, I guess, were most disappointed in? Is that or the worst thing?
Yeah, either one.
Toy World. Almost everything.
Just the company in general.
Yeah. They started out so strong when they came out a few years ago, and then
they started building it back up, and then now it's just kind of.
Well,
Just make
they reached that, and then they did that fucking Devi, and then it's just what the fuck were they thinking? It looks like these are designs that they had in mind before they got that far.
Somebody at Toy World has an ego, and that's them just flexing their.
I don't
ego.
know, man. It doesn't make any fucking sense, man.
Now I got money. I can produce all of these designs I got.
Yeah.
whatever we want.
Back when we designed B, we came up with these guys. You know what I mean? It's just like it doesn't make any sense to me. And that's going to answer my question for the most disappointing right there is definitely what Toy World brought to the panel.
All right, so Jisk, what was your favorite thing you saw?
My favorite thing that I saw, was probably the Fans Toys Galvatron, honestly, their Jetfire. They're probably the two coolest things that I saw. The thing that I would have liked to have seen, it's probably a prototype Jazz. Or honestly, I would have liked to have seen the prototypes of Toy World's other combiners. That's really what I would like to see.
Oh, okay.
Thunder Thief.
Oh, is that what you're gonna say? Because that's like for me, like
I always go last, so I'm always fucked.
If they're gonna go that big, because I like the Devastator, like it's gonna cause a problem for me. And then the worst thing that I saw, honestly, it's the Toy World Trailbreaker, but I'm gonna pick their RC only because at least MMC, at least somebody else is making a Trailbreaker. But yeah, Toy World, dude, is just really like
Trailbreaker.
It works.
Laser Bleak and Trailbreaker.
Well, that is Laser Bleak. That's the name of that fucking figure. It's Laser Bleak. That thing.
That's awesome.
That's another one that you're like.
You heard it here first on Enter the Realm. #, Laser Bleak.
Somebody in the chat actually said that. So
they did.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Underscore Thunder Thief is back.
You heard it on this show. Who said it, though? Let's give them their credit.
Now I gotta go.
Still watching.
That's a long chat to go through.
So Dust, what were your picks?
Definitely, I really enjoyed the Toy World. Toy World stuff was great. No, Toy World was my disappointment. The Fans Toys, Galvi. Fucking, I can't wait for that. And I'll definitely get the Skyfire. But the hats off to Trailbreaker. Mastermind Creations Trailbreaker, man. I've been wanting a Trailbreaker for so fucking long. I didn't think anybody was gonna touch it because it was so obscure. He's kind of obscure of a character, like it was just thrown in there. And the G1 toy was just so fucking bad, but so fucking good, So I'm really glad that someone's. But with multiple companies stepping into the ring with this, I'm sure we're gonna see an official within a year or so.
Honorable mentions to that. Hot Rod too. That thing looks awesome.
So I can't scroll.
The MMC one?
Yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna get it, but it looks awesome.
Are you that much of an IDW fan?
No, I mean I like I know, but I'll give them credit when they make a figure that looks fucking cool. Yeah. But again, it's not for me.
So James, what's your picks?
Well, I picked the Rodimus.
Oh, there you go. See?
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a chance to go. Sorry.
No.
I would have said it.
Oh, easy.
Wow, so Rodimus, I was disappointed with Toy World's overall plan because I think it's just all over the place. I think it's just stupid. And then lastly, I wish I would have seen something of a combiner from TFC, a finished product of their Poseidon or even Hades, and maybe something that they're in the works doing.
To add on to that, I actually saw a finished Poseidon. I mean, except for one arm. The one arm was all prototype resin, but there's pictures of the Poseidon out there.
So mine, obviously.
Oh, wait, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Yo.
How about you go now?
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you letting me in there. Sometimes as a horse, I just walk up and drink the water, but it's nice when somebody takes the reins and just shows me where it is.
You fucking country bumpkin.
I hate horses. I don't know why I made that analogy.
Wait till you're talking to Chris on the phone and he uses the word outfit. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, I'll have to think about that one. Hey, you missed out on barbecue bonanza when I was with these guys. Yeah, so obviously Fans Toys, Skyfire, whatever his name is. But we knew that was coming. So that's neat to see. But I think I'll go with Dust and say the Trailbreaker and Hoist. To see MMC come out with something that's really accurate, that surprised me, and it was a nice surprise to see. As far as what I hope to see was, I think Toy World did a good job with the Devastator. From what I've seen, it's not anything I'm gonna buy. I see Jiska looking over there like, yeah,
Oh, dude, it does look fucking
yeah.
good, dude.
I was really hoping to see something out of them for their aerial bots or their protective bots. Yeah. And as far as disappointment,
Jisk, sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
yeah, from a disappointment standpoint, I mean, I guess I got to go with, Toy World's offering. I think James said it great. What did you say? Their plan was all over the place? Is that what you said? So I agree, thinking of, once you said that, I'm like, you're right. That's what these companies are presenting. They're presenting basically, this is their fiscal year for, 2016 starts here and runs to the next TFCON Toronto, and their plan's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. They don't have any consistency. And their shit doesn't look good. I mean, that cup breaks my heart because you think a company like that could do good with it. I'd already seen it, so I can't count it as my disappointment because I already was disappointed. But they didn't change my mind on that.
I just can't see how they went so far earlier to go so back.
It's funny. It's like Make Toys is doing the same thing, right? Their plan is all over the place, but at least their product looks good and it's appealing versus Toy World being all over the
Toy
place.
World, they were probably like, dude, wait till we get to fucking TFCon and show this Trailblazer. Everyone's gonna go fucking nuts. And then they get there and they see MMC's done and fucking looks way better. And they were probably just like, I'm sure somebody got fired.
Or they don't give a fuck about TFCon and was just doing shit for overseas.
Maybe.
I don't know. You don't know how these companies.
I like to think that they were.
Yeah. There's
somebody there was like, fuck embarrassed.
There's a guy saying, "Come on, guys, we got this." And there's an American guy that's like the dude that's in between fucking Toy World and the U.S. He's like, "Yeah, this is great. We're gonna roll it out," and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm done."
All right, Chris, why don't you take us out of here?
Yeah. So let's do some shout outs real quick.
Can we show the chat some love real quick?
Yeah,
I know we're running a little bit late, but
show the chat some love. I don't have people screaming at me or anything.
Just want to show the chat some love.
Oh, certainly. Let's see. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Bottom to the top. Now we're here.
We got Kelly Phillipson still in the chat, hanging out. Brian Brink, Jarms. Is the Brink of Prime and Brian Brink the same?
Yeah. What's he got?
He's got two different names going on up in there. And
Is he the same one?
I don't know, but either way. Charles McKee, Masterpiece Shitpiece, Daltinians TFs, Ish is in the chat. What's up? KJ Smith. Let's see here. Night Wingham. Infinite Astro Train, Asian Kid Matt, Energon Addict, Chris Gardner, Sunday Heat Collection, Deluxe, Tiger Tracks. Did I say Chris Gardner? I feel like I did, but I'm going to shout him out again. Chris Gardner's there 2 times.
2 times.
Let me see here. MP
Alan was in there for a minute.
Who was? I'm sorry? Oh, yeah.
Alan.
Yep, Alan was in there for a little bit. I'm going to jump up to the top now. I know Cody was in there for just a little bit in the beginning. I think if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. I just scroll through real fast. But that may be everybody there.
Well, at one point we had like 40 people watching, or 40 plus people watching. So thank you everybody who took time to watch us.
Iron Claw, Matt Ellis was there. Yeah, really, thank you. And if I miss over you again, I scroll through it real fast. It's not like
It's all on Jizz.
Yep. So let's do some where you're at real quick. Almost called it something else, but gosh, I'd hate to copy somebody. Where are you at there, young Daniel?
Sometimes I'm hanging out in Jay's toy room, but you can find me at Harvey_Dent and lurking in the ROC Facebook group.
That's
he doesn't mean Transformer toy room either.
That's what he calls your butthole.
All right, speaking of buttholes, Jay Ruse, where you at?
At J_Ruse on IG and Cadaver_11 on the PS4 network.
And please, let's not forget the hashtag #FuckJRuse.
Hashtag #FuckJRuse.
That's right. Taking Laser Bleak. Whoever was responsible for that. I'm still good, but
we got Laser Bleak, FuckJRuse.
What's up with the word butthole? Just being funny?
Titans returned.
I don't know. So, just speaking of buttholes, again.
You guys can check me out. I don't even know why you would. I don't post shit ever. On Instagram at jbatron and on Facebook at jbatron. I don't post shit, but I'm there making comments every now and again. You know how you know I'm there? I like photos. I'm there liking people's photos.
You're a
Hearts
liker
for everybody.
You're a liker.
Yeah, I throw likes out.
I think the word is lurker is what you're looking for.
Like
Lurking hard.
So, moving down the line here, Dust, where you at?
At Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook group, Dust Mites on the YouTubes. And if you want to play some video games, and I won't play with you, just Xbox One. It's gamertag is Dust Mites. And don't forget, the Four Horsemen album dropped. Physical copies and T-shirts are coming, but if you want a digital download, you go to bandcamp.com. Just search Nathan Haskill, Haskill, and pay the $8. And if you don't like it, Nate will give you his money back because he's not giving me my money back, or giving you guys my money back.
All right, James, where you at?
Find me on YouTube, Instagram, VictorySaber77, on Facebook, the VictorySaber77, host of Plastic Fanatics every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Be sure to check out last week's or Saturday's episode. It was a good one.
Dan's fucking claims.
You know what I like too? I like that small time reviewer James comes with some fierce attitude.
He's got a little attitude.
You can't be
Little
meek.
Wolverine.
You can't be meek in this YouTube game and expect to get anywhere.
That's right.
Um,
So Chris, where are you at?
Oh yeah, so I'm. You can find me on Instagram at Pinkerton, PNKR10, and you can find me on Facebook under Christopher Pinkerton because that's what my mama named me. Shout out to the network, Toy Detox, Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Figga Bangin'. You can find all of our great shows on YouTube and on iTunes. Shout out to Ronan over at Toy Lab and Myth Lab, to the Cobra Law family. Send your What's in the Fucking Box and Shelf Life videos to
Enter the Realmcast at gmail.com.
You can find the Realm of Collectors on Twitter at Enter the ROC. Facebook group is Realm of Collectors. It is a closed group, but we'll let you in unless you're selling handbags. Instagram is at Realm of Collectors. Creeping up on 5,000 followers. We will have a giveaway at 5,000. All your awesome daily collector news is there. Our website is www.realmofcollectors.com.
Realm.
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 And you can find us on iTunes. Give us a 5-star rating, because that seems to be the thing to do. I guess that'll wrap it up. We'll have a hangout live for all you jackals in about 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, 10:45 around that time.
Yeah. So, thank you for joining us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. See you in the hangouts.
Figure.
I like that we don't know why we need 5 stars on iTunes, but people are talking about it.
No, I'm just
The word on the street. The word on the street is you need 5.
every show in our network is like, give us 5 stars. I know
Shout
why.
out to the network. The network, baby. Network.
Do I need
Drink
support?